Hello everyone watching, and welcome to a somewhat different Anime Villainous video today. As always, I'm Chaos in the Sky, and for this super long video, which was way longer than I planned for it to be, I'm going to be doing a competitive 1v1 match against FaerieNyami. I have been hosting a casual, competitive, those two words don't really go together, but a competitive tournament in the Anime Villainous server that was casual, quotation marks, because it wasn't recorded like Tournament Arc, and there weren't any hard deadlines and stuff, which is why it's been going on for a little over 2 months. There were about a little over 20 participants. And I participated myself this time. I ended up getting to the finals of the winner's bracket because it was a double elimination tournament. And I played against FaerieNyami and beat Nyami 2-1 and sent Nyami to loser's bracket as a result. Then Nyami won in loser's bracket, came back and beat me 2-1. So now Nyami and I are facing off in a final match to decide the winner of the tournament. It is going to be a best of 3, very similar to how Tournament Arc was done. The major difference is we don't have a judge, so there may be some times where something slips by us. When you're playing competitively and you don't have a judge, it's kind of on the other player, on you and your opponent, to keep track and make sure that neither of you miss anything or accidentally cheat, etc. And I already know that Nyami and I missed a thing here or there against each other because it's very easy to miss something in a competitive game when you're under time pressure from the clock. And so just be aware, you know, this was a more casual tournament. There was no, like, prize for the victor, so you'll probably see in these games like, oh, wait a second, shouldn't one of them have like lost power there, or like, wait, were they able to vanquish like that because this hero was out, etc. And if Nyami made a mistake like that and I didn't catch Nyami on it, then that's just how it goes, because we have to be the judge for one another in this instance. And if I had done something like that, which I know I did at least once because I saw it when I was watching back this video, I was like, ooh, I sort of cheated there a little bit because I was supposed to lose power once and I didn't. But Nyami didn't catch that, and I didn't catch it. I didn't do it purposefully. And as a result, you know, that's just how it goes. That's what happens when you don't have a judge, which is why we have judges for Tournament Arc. But, I just wanted to sort of set the stage and let you know we didn't have a judge, so there might have been a mistake here or there on either mine or Nyami's part. But overall, we had some really, really good games. They were very fun, and I hope you enjoy watching them. If this is something that you like and you want to see more like me playing 1v1 games, which, by the way, I'm playing and commentating, so that's the big difference from Tournament Arc. And it's not a post-commentary. I live commed it and everything. So if you would like to see more stuff like this in the future, where I play against some people, not necessarily from a tournament setting like what we had in the AniVil Discord server, but just in general, let me know, and maybe I can make that happen. Maybe I can try and do some more competitive matches to upload and whatnot. I really need to get to doing more 4-player matches with the lads and putting them up, but just been really busy on that front. But yeah, anyways, I'm done rambling now, so enjoy this competitive 1v1, like 3-hour game between Nyami and I. Nyami is an insanely skilled player. There's a reason that the two of us made it to the end of the tournament, and we have some pretty good games, I think, for you. So look forward to it, and I hope you enjoy. All right, so I have won the dice roll, so I am going to be getting to ban first. I'm going to have to record a little intro for this because I did not give myself time to do an intro first. But hopefully I already explained that this is the finals of my casual tournament between me and Nyami. Nyami and I are both 2-1 against each other. It was a double elimination tournament. We met in the finals, and I beat Nyami 2-1 very narrowly. And then Nyami won in the loser's bracket and came right back and then beat me 2-1 very narrowly. So this is the grand finals. It is the end to decide who the winner is. I'm going to ban Loxus because Nyami is really good with Loxus and absolutely destroyed my crocodile with Loxus. So I'm going to be banning Loxus. I don't want to have to deal with Loxus. I'll probably be banning Loxus every single time because Loxus is one of my least favorite characters to play against in Anime Villainous. I'm not great at handling him, and Nyami is very good with him. So Nyami in our other games banned Father a lot. Pretty sure Nyami knows that I play a good bit of Father. Nyami also knows that Orochimaru is my main, but Nyami also plays a mean Orochimaru. We had a mean Orochimaru mirror in our second match, which was the one game that I won, actually, out of our our rematch. So I do not have a great plan for who I want to go into this blind pick with. But Nyami is thinking very hard about who to ban. I don't know a whole lot about who Nyami plays outside of Loxus and Orochi. I think Nyami plays a little bit of Gendo. I know Nyami likes to play some Merrick, which scares me because Merrick is the slot machine character. He can destroy you or not based on luck at times, although it's normally more against him than for him. Is Nyami going to ban me from Father again? Because Father probably would be my go-to pick. I'm thinking if this is Father, I might go Orochi and vice versa. Oh, Nyami's thinking hard. Nyami is thinking very hard about this ban, which scares me a lot. That worries me a great deal. I would really like to play Father into this blind pick, because I feel really comfortable. Father is probably the most straightforward, or most balanced of all the matchups. It is going to be an Orochi ban, okay. So no Orochi. So I think I am going to be picking Father. I think that Father has overall the best matchups across the board. I feel like there isn't one specific character that does very well against Father. So I'm just thinking through if it's really what I want to do. What's the worst case scenario if I play Father? The worst case scenario with me playing Father is if Nyami plays probably either Gendo or Light, because I don't have a ton of experience against Light, and Gendo is my go-to for Father. But I think I can beat Gendo, depending on a bit of Fate deck luck on both Gendo's end and my end with Father. So I'm gonna go with Father. Whoop. Okay, we're gonna do a Father mirror. I was afraid of that possibility. This is the third mirror Nyami and I have had in a row. Our last two games in the last one were an Orochi mirror and then a Merrick mirror, where I won the Orochi mirror and Nyami won the Merrick mirror. So I'm due to win this mirror. So this should definitely be in my favor. I think Nyami might have had kind of the same idea that I did. I'm going to give us a little more distance here. Might have had kind of the same idea I did in that Father's matchup is just really strong against... Well, not really strong, but Father's matchup is decent, basically, against all characters, pretty much. Oops, sorry. Nyami's getting it. Ah. Oh, Nyami locked it. That's fine. There we go. Alright, so I'm going first. Nyami is going second. That means Nyami gets to mulligan if Nyami wants to, and also gets the 1 power. And Nyami is going to mulligan. Must have not had a great hand. My hand is actually fine, especially because I go first. This is a really good turn 1 hand. And Nyami is going to start me. Yep. So we are off. Here we go. We're playing with the chess timer. If you don't know competitive AniVil rules, you should go look at the tournament arc we held. It's all on my channel. Oh, is Nyami having trouble seeing? We have to type to each other. So Nyami will have to disconnect and reconnect. I will probably just edit this out. All right, we are back in. Nyami had to disconnect and reconnect, but we're good. I'm going to discard this mannequin. I'm going to discard this Starter War. I'm going to put True Alchemy back in. Shuffle all that up, and then we're going to hit Nyami with the turn 1 full fate. Ooh, this sucks. This is really bad. I do not want to play Mustang right now. Well, actually, no. I may as well play Mustang because now he's an auto-mail target. And he's harder to get rid of than Mei Chang, because Mei Chang can be easily clashed with Philosopher's Stone. Yeah. Alright, that's going to be the end of my turn. This is a pretty good hand. It's very nice to have Sloth here, and Promise Day is really good. Nyami is going to go to Fort Briggs, going to be doing a very similar turn to me, playing Gluttony over Father's Throne, though, probably just because of how the deck shuffle went. And hopefully also getting not great first fate. Gate of Truth sucks, and it's going to be a forced Gate of Truth. Okay, Gate of Truth is not great here. Gate of Truth is not great here, but it's also not the end of the world. I can live with it, essentially. Do I want to put on a little more fate pressure here by going to Lior? Or do I want to go to Fort Briggs? I think I'm going to go to Fort Briggs purely because I can do Promise Day. And if I lose anything super important, I can immediately Father Throne it back in, like the fact that I'm out of Promise Days. Pride here is amazing, and we're going to put Pride there. I'm going to use Father's Throne to put Promise Day back in. Just tabbing there to let Nyami know what I'm doing. I will discard Divinity, because Divinity is trash until you're ready to win the game. And then we'll just hit a Fate. So that was pretty good for me, all things considered. Armstrong and Scar at the same time kind of sucks. I just streamed Persona 5 Tactica for 4 hours, so I apologize. If I, like, butcher my words. I'm gonna play Scar here, because I just want to cover the move in the game, too. And also now it's a lot harder for him to get rid of Mustang. Go back over to Nyami's turn. I'm also going to end up... My clock is going to look a lot worse than it normally does in this game, because I'm going to be doing a lot of explaining my thought process and all. Nyami going to Lior for some discarding, putting back in Father's Throne. Yep, they've got Shapeshifter. They're going to get the Shapeshifter kill on Mustang. Good play by Nyami. And then it's going to go back over to me. I need to get rid of Gate of Truth pretty soon here, so I'm going to go to Xerxes to gain 3. I hate that it came out so early. We're going to play Sloth for 1. And I'm going to put Sloth at Central City to defend it, because I really like to defend Central City. And then I'm just going to discard Human Energy. My plan here is to get to go to Central City in a turn or 2 and make use of Gate of Truth. I'm also going to discard Lust, because I want to draw more cards, and I can Father's Throne her back if I really want to. And then I will just draw 3 and pass it over to Nyami. Ew, Flask. Ew. Equivalent exchange. Okay. All right. Fair enough. We definitely want to get a hero on Nyami, because Nyami is set up right now, not playing any cards this turn. If Nyami gets Philosopher's Stone, they can actually kill Scar with a Clash, which is really strong. Umbra Circle here sucks a lot. It's nice not to see a hero at all, but Umbra Circle is painful. That hurts. What does this trigger on? Discard an item or form from hand or territory. Okay, item or form. I'm going to discard Flask, so I'm just going to give it to him immediately. I'm going to go here and gain 1. Yeah, not having my villain ability right now is really hurting me, which is why I'm not going to be playing a card this turn. Well, no, I should play Military Strategy, actually, because it's free. So I'm going to play Military Strategy. I'm going to... Let's Fate. I'm going to Fate here and see what I get with the Fate. Automail would be nice, but Hohenheim is way nicer. So we're going to Hohenheim because we want to get rid of the Shapeshifter in case of the Philosopher's Stone Scar play, and also just covering that top Fate to get some pressure. We've got the lead on Fate pressure right now, and we really want to keep that. Do I want to trigger Equivalent Exchange? What would he get? None of his items are helpful right now because Hohenheim is out. It would just be... I would be giving him another Shapeshifter, which I think I'm fine with since Philosopher's Stone is off. So I'm going to discard Flask and trigger Equivalent Exchange. So I will pause the timer as we do for schemes resolving. I need to be playing a bit faster. It's hard to commentate and keep track of your clock at the same time, but I can play fast as father if I have to. I'm debating if I want to discard the Starter War or Envy. And I don't think I will because I'm going to go to Xerxes to gain 3 and discard this next turn, and then I can do it properly. Alright, they're good, so I'm going to do this. And I'm just going to keep my cards in my hand and move over to the next one. Shapeshifter is really nice. Could come in really handy to get rid of a, whatchamacallit? To get rid of a hero that might come out here. My biggest worry right now is seeing Mustang. Mustang right now would be the worst. Pretty much any other Fate I can kind of handle, mostly because I have Envy in hand, so even if Edward comes out, I can use Envy to deal with Edward. But, oh, they were Fate locked as well, so I don't have to worry about that. Oh, I'm gonna get, whatchamacallit? So I get to draw 2, discard 2, right? Draw 2 cards, discard any 2. I have to discard, I don't have my ability, so I'm gonna lose Human Energy, and I hate to do it, but I'm gonna lose True Alchemy here. I hate not having my True Alchemies ready because they're very, very useful, especially later in the game. Nyami got up to a ton of power to just hard play Pride. I wonder if we're going to see the Pride sacrifice to Hohenheim, and there's Envy as well. Ooh, that is really good for Nyami, and on one hand, I really want to get rid of Gate of Truth because it is really hampering me right now. On the other hand, I really feel like I should hit Nyami with a Fate right now to try to disrupt this. I know I can't get Mustang. What could I possibly get here that could really trip up Nyami? Another hero over top of where Envy is, especially if it's Riza. I think it's worth it. So I am going to go here and try and keep my fate pressure. And I think I'm honestly not going to play or discard anything because I really just need to get rid of Gate of Truth. But I also really need to keep this pressure on Nyami. I'm going to do a full fate. Umbra Circle and Automail is not what I wanted to see, but now I can make Nyami make a very hard choice. Either lose Pride to Automail here. They might have True Alchemy, though, actually. There's one in the discard. They might have True Alchemy for a double Vanquish here, but I mean, there's not much I can do about this fate either way. If they do, then there's nothing I can do anyway. So I'm just going to go here, and then... Do I discard or play a card? I can discard this Start a War, and then I'm going to Father's Throne back in... I'm actually going to Father's Throne back in the Promise Day. Yeah, just the Promise Day. And that will be my turn. And I immediately drew the Promise Day. That's pretty nice. True Alchemy. Yep, there's the True Alchemy. Not going for the double kill and instead just getting rid of Hohenheim at the cost of Pride. Fair. Wanting to try and recover some of the fate pressure that Nyami has not had. Getting Wrath back in there. Yeah. Nyami is back in a really good plot. Oh, Edward and Mustang at the same time is my saving grace here. These both hurt a lot. It's probably going to be Mustang on Pride. Yeah. That's what I would have done. That's how I would have did it. Now I have a really hard decision here. Do I get rid of... I wish I had Greed here instead of Sloth. Do I get rid of... Oh, I can't clash because of Gate of Truth, actually, so I can't even use Shapeshifter here. Yeah, so I think here we want to get rid of Gate of Truth. Now's the time for it. Mannequin, Philostone sucks, True Alchemy sucks. Okay, so too good, too bad there. Now with my ability, I can put back in Wrath. And I could put back in Envy as well. Who's in here? It's Greed, Wrath. I want Wrath or Envy here, so I am going to also put back in Envy as well. I'm going to keep Shapeshifter in hand because I might be using Mustang for it here in a second. Spend my one on Promise Day. And I get a Mannequin Soldiers, of course. Classic. Classic. That is very unfortunate. I will draw my 3 and end my turn. And now our positions have switched. Now Nyami is in the forefront. It seemed pretty bad for Nyami for a bit there. Okay, I'm glad that Nyami also got the Mannequin Soldier pull. That sucks, but... I was in the lead for a little bit with Fate Pressure, but the timing of Gate of Truth on me actually hurt a lot, and I probably should have put some more focus on getting rid of it, honestly, instead of keeping so much focus on Fate Pressure. There's Hohenheim. Hohenheim is definitely getting played over Ling Yao. The only question is where. At Fort Briggs, interesting. Okay. So I can afford to just play with Hohenheim out for a while. By the way, Hohenheim says 4 strength, but Hohenheim is 5 strength because we're playing with the upcoming update with HR. Hohenheim is being updated to 5 strength. A little bit of a nerf to Father because Hohenheim dying easily was making him perform a little bit better than the QA team wanted. I think I go here and get rid of Mustang this turn as well as try and set my deck a little bit. So I'm going to play Shapeshifter because I got to open this top fate to get some pressure back. I'm going to discard Wrath back in. I'm going to... You're right, I'm stupid. I did this backwards. I did it backwards. But Mannequin in that first and then Shapeshifter. I'm just sending this message. When we play with QA, we do our turns out of order because we just try and play fast instead of playing correctly. But thankfully, Nyami is not, rude about that and is like, fine. You are allowed in competitive... It's not even Nyami being rude or not. In competitive games, you're allowed to take back your turn as long as you don't have any information that matters. If I had, faded Nyami or something, then I wouldn't have been allowed to do that. But because I had no illegal information, I was allowed to take back my turn and do it in the proper order. But when we do... Ooh, Pride pull there is really good for Nyami. But when we do testing and stuff, which I help QA with testing every now and then, even though I'm not officially on the QA team, we play our turns out of order sometimes just to play faster, to test faster. Riza and Armstrong, that's going to get rid of Shapeshifter because a hero is being played no matter what choice is made here. I do have the other Shapeshifter in my hand. Nyami is checking to see where the other Shapeshifter is. Looks like it's going to be Riza. Riza to guard Hohenheim. Okay. Very interesting. I I appreciate that play. It is going to work in my favor, however, because I'm going to go over here. I can't use Father's Throne, but I can get a Fate off here. I need to get closer to a shuffle. Hey, it's my Riza. Only one, so I'm not playing that. I'm definitely playing this. So here's the question. Do I cover the top Fate? Because as it is, Pride can't be used with Gluttony if Riza is at Pride's location. So it'll be a little annoying. But I could put it at Envy, actually, and then Scar is outside of Envy's range, and I keep Central City locked down. I think I am going to play Riza here so Envy can no longer kill Scar unless Philostone comes out. And that's gonna, yeah, I think that's, it might be better at Lior, but that's my play, and that's what I'm going to go with. So now I'm going to play my other Shapeshifter, and then I'm going to shoot Riza in the face. I'm pretty sure I'm not cheating right now. Yeah. Yeah, there's nothing stopping me from doing that. Nyami's turn. Are we going to see a Philostone here? This is what I was worried about, is Philostone onto Envy right here, Envy's location. No, it's going to be a Promise Day. Okay, I feel better about my play now. 2 Starter Wars. Father's Throne, not the best ever, but not terrible. I really hate that I got that early Mustang now. That early Mustang is really hurting me right now, and Nyami's about to be able to recover Lior. I have 2 Promise Days, though, and I think a Guaranteed Wrath. I don't know what the other card, what other ally would get. Hohenheim here is going to hurt. Hohenheim here is going to hurt, but I can counter it with Greed Wrath. Hohenheim Automail, I mean. But also, might be going with Winry here to speed up my deck shuffle. I would really like to see Winry from Nyami's Fate deck, to be honest, to speed that up. We've got Alphonse, Ed, Gate of Truth. Ooh, I might be multi-fating on my turn. Automail onto Hohenheim. I hate when people turn it sideways, but I respect it. You have free will and can do what you want. So I'm not going to lose Shapeshifter here. I think my play is going to be going to Xerxes to get a Promise Day off, because I have to get Hohenheim out of here now. But also, I should probably take advantage of my top Fate first, actually. Because actually now, if I get the 1 power here... Yeah, if I get the 1 power here, I gotta remember I don't have my shuffle ability right now. I can't play any cards because it costs 2 because of Automail. But I think I want a Fate here. I'm also probably just gonna have to live with a reshuffle. I'm gonna get hit with Alphonse either way at this rate. So, but I don't want to, no, I don't want to discard because I don't want to draw Wrath. What I want to do is I want to go to Xerxes next turn and get Wrath and Greed both out where Hohenheim is. Yeah, so I think here I'm just going to Fate, and I'm going to multi-Fate, I think, because this should be Gate of Truth, Edward, Alphonse. Who else? Ling Yao. Worst case scenario here is I get Ling Yao. Yeah, I'm going to multi. And it's Gate of Truth, so that'll be a forced Gate of Truth, turning off clashing and abilities for Nyami, and now Nyami has to deal with that. Nyami will probably be smarter than me and go straight to Xerxes and get rid of it. And then I'm just going to end my turn because I want to keep the amount of power I have, because I got to get Hohenheim out of here. A Father Mirror is rough because it's a lot of holding strength. Right now, Nyami is definitely in a better position than me, unfortunately. That early Gate of Truth, I should have dealt with that Gate of Truth faster. I should have sacrificed some Fate pressure to it. What have I got? What is this? Oh, I should be drawing to 5 is what Nyami is saying. Or is this optional? Yeah, alright. That made me draw Wrath, which is bad. I should have moved the Mannequin Soldiers, actually, but I just wasn't paying attention. I forgot that Shapeshifter makes you draw to 5 because I never use that ability, to be honest. I always use it for moving. So drawing Wrath here actually screws me over a little bit, but what are you going to do? I think what's going to happen, where are my mannequins? Are they all in here? I think I'm just going to have to Hail Mary the Promise Day and hope that I get any ally that isn't a mannequin to play to Hohenheim, and then I play Greed there. I should have moved, when Nyami pointed out my ability, I was like, oh, I do have to draw to 5. I thought it was optional. I was like, oh, I have to draw to 5. And I just immediately drew it, but I should have just moved the mannequin. That was very stupid of me. Nyami probably would have let me take it back, to be honest, but oh well. And what are we going to get here? This is going to hurt no matter what it is. Alphonse and Scar at the same time is nice. What is this last card? Alphonse here is very interesting. I wonder how this is going to go. So it wouldn't have mattered anyway on... whatchamacallit. Oh, is Nyami asking about the order here? When a hero is played to your territory... I think hero resolves first. I think that's how it works. Oh, I think Nyami just did that wrong. Nyami was supposed to look at those 2 bottom cards. No, Nyami probably drew the 2 bottom cards and then drew 8. It's fine. Gluttony and Envy here sucks really hard because now it's a lot harder for me to pull off a Promised Day play like I wanted. I'm in an awful position, and I think it's because I didn't get rid of Gate of Truth early enough earlier, and also Fate ordering has not been great for me. Because that Alphonse there really, really kills. What is this last Fate card? It's not Edward? What is it? I actually don't know. I think I have to take a Lark here and just hope that I get lucky. Or I could just hard play Wrath. Hate not fading here. The question here is, do I bet on double Promise Day when there are 3 mannequins? What is it? It's 3 mannequins, and then I have Pride, Lust. I need to hit Pride or Lust. Gluttony, Envy, yada, yada, yada. Yeah, it'd be really great if I could discard these cards. Wait, can't I? Yeah, I can. I can now. I can use my ability now. Yes. Because I lost Shapeshifter. So, with that in mind, we're going to discard Starter War. Discard Starter War. We're going to discard Wrath back in to up my chances. Because what I need right here is I just need an ally with 2 or higher strength on Promise Day to then play Greed to Hohenheim. And I got Philosopher's Stone. I forgot that items were an option because I can't think with my brain. So we're just going to play that there. And then we're going to shuffle this back in. And then we're going to hard play Greed for 2. And hope that I draw into what I need. This is not my best father performance. This is what I get for trying to play and commentate. We drew Lust, which is fantastic, except I'm not going to have the power to play Lust. This automail is killing me right now. But I got my Philo Stone out, and then I wasn't watching here, but it was, ooh, hard play to Xerxes and then Starter War. Starter War gets discarded because of Gate of Truth. Okay, okay. I really want to put some Fate pressure back on right now. I really want to put some Fate pressure back on right now. I also want to draw my way either through Equivalent Exchange or whatchamacallit back into... Because there's Edward in here right now, but he just got Wrath out. But no, this is fine. I am going to go here and I'm going to Fate because... And I think I'm going to do a full Fate because I really want Edward, because I want to play Edward to where Riza is, because then Wrath can't stop Edward. And whoops, just hit the Steam thing there. Yeah, I'm doing a full Fate. I really want Edward here to try and set back. Nice. That was really good. I'm going to be playing Edward here because with Riza here, Wrath and Envy both cannot kill him. And there is only Automail in there. Okay, cool. So that will put that there. You're going to move Wrath? No move Wrath? All right, so that's going to be rough for Nyami now to deal with. Riza is keeping me alive here, and then I cannot play a card because of Automail, so I will just end my turn. And I can't use my whatchamacallit. My next play is going to be to go to Xerxes to pay the full price for Lust, because I can't afford to get a bad Promise Day pull again. I could get Flask or a Mannequin Soldier. Guaranteed Philo Stone there is really good, so now Envy is strong enough to get the kill on Edward, thanks to the Philo Stone, but also Scar and Riza are both still there, having to be dealt with. Kind of surprised with that guaranteed Philo Stone that Nyami did not focus on, or did not move Wrath over, to be honest. A little surprising, but fair. Mei Chang not going for a multi-fate here because it's Mei Chang, and that's going to be a played Mei Chang, so shuffle back in whatever you want. Luckily, I can instantly kill Mei Chang there if I really need to with Sloth. Just putting back in that, I think it was Starter War? I don't even know what it was. I wasn't looking closely enough. I'm playing on the back foot here, hardcore, in case you couldn't tell. I've unintentionally heavy stacked Central City, which is an interesting play by me. I do think I just go over and gain 3. My other option is to go to Central City, use Sloth to kill Mei Chang. But I can actually clash with Mei Chang, I'm realizing now, because the Philosopher's Stone is there if I just kill Hohenheim first. So I'm going to go here and gain 3, and then spend 3 for Lust, because I'm going to have Lust and Greed kill Hohenheim, and then I'm going to clash with Mei Chang. Discard this Divinity because it's bad. True Alchemy can go back in, as can Promise Day, because I just want some other cards. And then I will draw 4 and end my turn. These are a bunch of cards that I want to get rid of. Okay, so we're going to see Envy, with the help of the Philo Stone, get rid of Edward. Got to get that automail out of there fast. Ooh, reconsidering. Also, Nyami is still playing with Gate of Truth. Can't do that. I'm glad I caught that. It's my job. We don't have a judge. It's my job to call out Nyami on stuff, which is hard to do when commentating, and I knew that would be the case. Can't clash because of Gate of Truth. I don't think Nyami realized that. No, I don't think you can do that. Cannot move. Gate of Truth stops move. There you go. Fair. There you go. We're good now. Couldn't use Shapeshifter to do that. All right, my turn. I'm going to go over here. I'm going to have Lust and Greed finally kill Hohenheim, thank goodness. And right after the reshuffle as well. Lust is going to give me 1 power here with Greed being discarded. Reshuffle. And then with Philosopher's Stone, I'm at 2 strength, so I will kill Mei Chang with a Clash. And, although, wait a minute. I can play a card now because I got 1. I forgot. Because Automail is gone. Because I still haven't played a card, so I can actually Promise Day first. Military, Pride, thank goodness, go right there. That's kind of what I need to get back into this game. Then Philo Stone Father to kill Mei Chang. Yeah. Just trying to communicate to Nyami that what I'm doing so we don't get mixed up in our communication. All right, Nyami is still in the lead, but I'm back in this game. Sloth there, discarding Flask and Shapeshifter. Still having to deal with Gate of Truth, having the same issue I had earlier in the game now. Scar and Ling Yao. This isn't too bad for me. I can live with this. Scar I can kill if he goes to Central or Lior, which is really nice. I can also start using Fort Briggs again, so I'll definitely be going to Fort Briggs, even if it gets covered right now. Interesting. Well, I can kill Scar with Sloth, which I'm more than happy to do. That's why Sloth has been sitting there. I'm definitely going to go over here and gain 1. I'm going to discard Military Strategy, discard Flask, and Mannequin Soldiers. I'm going to... Do I actually want Gluttony back in? I actually want Gluttony back in with Throne, because I want it on Pride really badly right now. And then I'm going to play Promise Day. Equivalent, Promised, Equivalent. I can get those out of my deck. Start a War. Wrath is amazing here. Wrath is fantastic here. I'm going to discard this and this. Where do I want Wrath? I think I want Wrath here. Actually, I want Wrath here. I'm going to use Sloth to kill Scar if nothing stops me from Philo Stoning, but in case Mustang comes out here, I need Wrath here to deal with Scar, because we got to get Scar out of here. Yeah, I'm going to shuffle this back in and this back in, and then how many wars do I have in here? None, so I'm going to discard War, and then I don't think I've faded yet. So this is Winry and something else? Winry and who? Not Riza, not Scar. I wish I could remember all of these characters. It's not Gate of Truth. What is this other card? I'm just going to full fate. It's Alphonse. It's Alphonse. He has most of his allies out. I'm going to full fate. Because I would rather have Winry here. And this would only cost him... It costs him a Vanquish action, is mainly what I'm doing here. Because it will only cost him the Mannequin Soldier to kill Winry, but I care about the Vanquish. I don't want Mei Chang. I do want Automail, actually. I don't want Alphonse. Alphonse doesn't help right now with Pride, Sloth, Lust, and Wrath all being out. The best thing is I catch, like, Greed and Envy, and even then it's not super likely. And I believe that is all my actions. Both of my Promise Days back. That's really nice. This is a decent hand to go to Xerxes with and try and set up more, but I also might just want to try and take out Scar. I'm safe for now because I have Philo Stone there, and Hohenheim can't come back anytime soon. This is, I can't really tell. I think that Nyami is still a little bit in the lead here. But actually, with Gate of Truth out, it's kind of even. I am down 1 token, but I brought this back fairly well. And Nyami is having the same struggle I did with having to live with Gate of Truth right now, which really messed up Nyami's earlier play to get rid of Riza and all. Central City is locked down, so Nyami doesn't have the 2 power gain. And to go and vanquish without True Alchemy, Nyami has to do it with whatchamacallit. But what I really, really want to do right now is get an auto-mail on Scar. Probably Scar. We're going to see, yeah, okay, Father's Throne to put back in the Shapeshifter, fair. Playing a Mannequin Soldiers for free, understandable. So now has an extra Mannequin Soldiers there. Still has Gluttony and all. Oh, Edward sucks here. I'm going to have to move Scar to Edward. Or not Scar, Wrath, sorry. Wrath will be going wherever Edward goes here. Under any circumstances. Under any circumstances. No matter what. I cannot let Edward stay on the field. So I will be moving Wrath to Edward immediately, as is Wrath's right. As the Führer. I'm going here. I have to kill Edward immediately. The only decision is if I actually have Sloth kill Scar here. That's the only decision to be made. And I think I still do the... Just get the automail out of here. I can't risk not drawing into a, whatchamacallit. Thankfully I do... Oh, wait, I get to kill Scar here with Shapeshifter. I didn't even consider that. I'm glad that I paid more attention there. I was so focused on should I get rid of automail. But I get to kill Wrath because Philosopher's Stone is going to give me +1. Yeah, and it's free to play. Oh, thank goodness. So... Philo Shapeshifter will let me shoot Scar. I just got back in the lead here, I'm pretty sure, with that. That was very lucky that I drew into Shapeshifter there. I'm pretty sure. I didn't cheat, did I? I'm pretty sure. Oh, I have to do the draw or move thing. I'm just gonna apologize. I do not normally use Shapeshifter this much, being completely honest. Yeah, Mannequin and Gluttony. And then, doing the extra Mannequin for more power gain. Nice, nice, nice. So probably we're going to see the, unless Nyami really wants to play something, it's going to be, yep, getting rid of Gate of Truth. All right, we're both really back in this right now, and that scares me on a personal level. Human Energy, disgusting. Yeah, that's what happens when you play Human Energy. That's what happens. We are going to see the clash on Riza here now that Gate of Truth is gone. Really good play by Nyami. We're both right back in this. And we're both so right back in this that do I go shoot Alphonse, or do I go to Fort Briggs and Fate and use my Father's Throne? That is the question. Still has to deal with Scar, which is going to be hard, but has a token set up to go here. I'm behind in tokens, which is the main issue right now, which is why I don't want to lose... What, Edward, Scar, and Hohenheim are all gone? So that means I'm very likely to get hit with Mustang right now. I'm taking big advantage of my clock right now. I have a couple of plays here. Go to Alphonse and shoot him in the face. Go to Xerxes to double play Promise Day, even though I don't have my ability, or go to Fort Briggs to keep Fate Pressure. And I think it's going to be Fort Briggs to keep Fate Pressure because I want 1 power really badly. I'm going to discard this Mannequin Soldier, and I'm going to spend 1 to Promise Day, so I am going to have to discard whatever I pull, but I immediately got Greed, which is really lucky. I do have to lose the Promise Day. Man... I think we put Greed here because we really want to get the Central City token right now is kind of my focus. And then we're going to go over here and we're going to do a full Fate. There are a lot more dangerous things I can get here than Nyami can get from my deck. Automail would be really painful right now, but I could also, with Armstrong, really cost... No, it would just be Wrath. It would just be a loss of Wrath. I think I automail on Scar. I think that's actually going to be the most damaging, and I think it stops him from getting a token at Xerxes this turn. So I'm going to do that, and then I'm going to, with my Father's Throne... Do I want Envy back in? Envy is really useful. Envy is really useful, but I think more than anything, I want to try and make sure I can draw into another Promised Day. Father's Throne for the Promised Day. And then I will draw 2 because of my ability, and in my turn, I got right, dude, I've top decked these Promised Days so hard. And it looks like Nyami is going to take this opportunity to fate me back, which is totally fair. We've played very fate-heavy games. It kind of happens when you Father Mirror. Oh yeah, Nyami wanted to discard a lot there. Very understandable. Can I get Hohenheim back? I really want to try and get Hohenheim back before Scar dies. I might not be able to, but I'm going to try. Armstrong and Gate of Truth at the same time, and it is going to be Gate of Truth, which is going to hurt, to be sure, but it's not the worst ever. I'm going to move this over a little bit just for my own sake. It was touching my Fort Briggs a little bit. I don't like that. I don't like when that happens. So I can't clash Alphons now, unfortunately, so that is not an option. But that makes my decision-making easier. What have I got? I've got 3, 6, 7, 9. So it is 1, 2, 3. So with Philo Stone here, 3, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1 for each because of Philo Stone. So it's a 1-cost Start a War here. And then, who can I pull Wrath? I can pull Wrath right now. There is 1 mannequin left, which sucks really hard. But I think I'm going to go for it anyway. Unfortunately, I'm not going to be able to use Shapeshifter to move over Pride. I could also keep my power and go to Central City next turn and do some moving and get rid of Gate of Truth, but I'm going to make the same mistake I made last time and just keep Gate of Truth for longer than I should. Really just hoping for Wrath here. Thank goodness I can't keep any of these because of Gate of Truth, but getting Wrath there is huge. We are going to play Wrath. We may as well play him here because he can move anywhere, but my main purpose is to get this Lior token really fast, which I'll be able to get next turn while also killing Alphons. Yeah. I'm going to discard Human Energy because I don't need it, and then I will draw 2, and it is over to Nyami. Will Nyami take some more fate pressure here? Yes, Nyami will. 2 cost on Greed for Scar, so Scar is set up to die. I might have to go for the Fate instead, because I really want to try and pull Hohenheim or Mustang here to keep that Automail alive. I could get Hohenheim or Mustang, or I could get Edward. Ooh, he got Mustang here, which sucks a lot. Which one? Pride, that makes sense. Fair enough. This is actually fine for me, because now I have an excuse to go to Fort Briggs, because I'm going to Father's Throne Pride back in and hope I just get it back. So let's go here. Let's Fate first. There are 3 Fates here I think that could really help me out a lot. Mustang is one of them. So we're going to Mustang, and we're actually going to kill Greed to keep the Automail on Scar alive. I'm playing all heroes to Central City. Every last one of them. And now, with Father's Throne, we're going to put back in Pride. I think there's a Mannequin Soldier. No, the Mannequin Soldier is in my hand, so this might be guaranteed. Promised Day. And we get Pride right back. I have to lose that, but we get Pride back. I'm going to discard this Mannequin. I'm going to be forcing myself to reshuffle, but that's fine, because I'm going to need to reshuffle back into Wars and whatnot. Actually, no, I'm just going to go for the reshuffle. I'm just going to go for another reshuffle. This is the most reshuffles I've ever had. I can't be very indecisive right now, because I'm a little low on time. I know I have 11 minutes left, but time can go by really fast. Oh, is Nyami deciding to move Wrath or not on the Mustang play? Not moving Wrath on the Mustang play. Interesting. Start a War. Oh, discarding, of course. Discarding and keeping up fate pressure. Unless I get Umber Circled here, I can go to Xerxes and get rid of... whatchamacallit? Gate of Truth. Which I'm considering. Deciding if Nyami wants to multi-fate or not here. No multi-fate is going to be Winry and Riza. I'm going to play Riza, actually. Riza does not really do much here. But Winry doesn't do a lot either. I probably would have played Winry, to be honest, but fair enough. It does keep me from the Pride, discard, whatnot, if I attack Mustang or Riza. I think I basically have to, at this point, I have to give up my top fate. Oh, Riza going over there. Well, as long as Gate of Truth is here, I can't clash Riza, unfortunately. But I do have some plays here, potentially, which are out me. Oh, actually, going back to, whatchamacallit, that is totally fair. Riza does get reshuffled before the Winry check. That is totally fair. I really want to just be able to punch Winry, but Gate of Truth is stopping me from doing that. Getting rid of Gate of Truth right now would be pretty strong as well because of... I didn't see what that card was. I got a glimpse of it, but I don't know what it was. Ooh, Shapeshifter to move over Wrath. Wonder why you didn't just do the Wrath move there earlier. I think I go to Xerxes. Do I go to Xerxes here and get rid of Gate of Truth? I actually think I don't, because instead I can do this at Xerxes. I'm going to go to Xerxes and spend the 3. I'm going to spend 1 because there's no Riza here and I have Gluttony. I can do this. And then I think I True Alchemy kill with Pride on either of them. It doesn't matter which. I'm going to True Alchemy for a Vanquish to do the Pride kill on... We'll just kill Mustang here. It doesn't really matter. Do I want to keep these 2 cards in my hand with my reshuffle happening? Yes, I do, because I might be able to pull off some cool moves with Lust here in a minute. Yeah. Draw 2, trying to keep my clock a little healthy here. Another True Alchemy is amazing for me right now. So here we're going to see Scar and Mustang both die at the cost of Wrath, but Wrath will get discarded. The Shapeshifter is going to get to kill with Philostone. Or do that, yeah. Many ways you could do this. Oh, killing Scar with Wrath to get rid of the automail, because now if Nyami has a card to play, Nyami can play a card. It has to be a 0-coster. I can actually go to Fort Briggs and do another kill here and get rid of Gate of Truth, which is probably what I'm about to do. But also I could get a token. I think I should get the token first. Nyami is about to get a second token. Gonna see a True Alchemy play. Moving Philostone, can't afford to move it. Moving Philostone, interesting. Trying to keep the top fate defended. And then using Shapeshifter to move Lust over. Oh, just trying to get the Philosopher's Stone over, probably. Yeah, that all seems legal. Very fair. I'm going to go to Fort Briggs, and I'm going to actually get my token first before I deal with Gate of Truth, because I can shuffle back in Starter War, but I also don't need to shuffle back in Starter War. But I'm going to, because I'm worried about not drawing Starter War when I need it. So this is 4, 8, 9, 1-cost Starter War. Right here. I'm going to use Father's Throne to shuffle that back in, because if I have both of the Father's Thrones just at the bottom, I could lose off of that, and that would infuriate me. That was my card play. I'm not discarding. Let's Fate. I don't think I'm multi-fating here. Hohenheim. No, there are like 2 Umbra Circles. I can't afford to multi-fate. Okay, good. We're going to put Ling Yao here and just really mess up that top fate to keep some pressure off of us, and that is going to get rid of Shapeshifter, and then that will be my turn. I'm a little worried about time, but this is a really close game. I'm 1 token up, but Nyami basically has a token at Xerxes. It is only 1 cost, because that's 9 total power at Xerxes, 9 strength. So the one advantage I have is my ordering of tokens, because Nyami is going to have both of the edges to go, which is going to be rough for Nyami. I also have True Alchemy, so I can open up my top fate and fate again on my turn if I really want to, which is probably what I'm going to do depending on what this fate is. We're going to see a Father's Throne to get Father back in. That's very fair. But that's probably what I'm going to do unless another hero gets plopped there or something stops me from affording it or whatnot, because I want to keep fate pressure on Nyami right now while we're at this bit of a stalemate. There's the 1-cost Starter War on Xerxes. Very fair. Shuffling it back in. Nyami has Hohenheim coming up is a big reason that I want to fate Nyami right now. I think Nyami also has Edward. Edward and Hohenheim. I'm going to have to multi-fate and hope I don't get Umbra Circle. Ooh, double Automail. Yeah, I will be killing whoever that is. Automail on Alphonse. Alright, so it's going to cost me 1 now because of the double Automail. Double Automail there is actually really good for me. That's unfortunate for Nyami. I'm going to go here, spend 1 on the True Alchemy to do the combo here to get Alphonse out. I'm going to discard this equivalent exchange. Then I get to gain 1 from Lior, and then all I get to do is fate. This is a hard choice. If these top 2 cards are Edward and Hohenheim, then I need to multi-fate. But I can't risk getting an Umbra Circle here on a multi-fate, so I'm doing a full fate. Oh, thank goodness, that's very lucky. So that's going to pull back out an Automail. And then I'm going to put Edward right back over here because there's no one here to deal with it. And then I have a guaranteed... This is, I'd say it's in my favor right now. I have a guaranteed Hohenheim. And Nyami is fate-locked and has an Edward that Nyami can't deal with right now. As long as I don't screw up the amount of time I have left, this is in my favor. I'm probably going to look at going to Fort Briggs to go ahead and get Hohenheim out. and then I'll have 4 power to get rid of Gate of Truth because I need it out of here, and then I can Father's Throne back True Alchemy, because what I really want right now is just to be able to start moving a lot of cards, and I also want to be able to clash with Winry, or I'm not even going to clash with Winry, I'm going to vanquish her with Mannequin Soldiers if I get over there, so I can use the move and gain 2. Outside of me playing too slowly in this in-game, I think this has swung back in my favor. This has been a very back-and-forth Father game. Nyami has played very well, and has kept me on my toes. I think I played very well also. Probably my only big mistake was, using the True Alchemy to move over Pride, cost 1 because of Edward. Trying to get Pride all the way over there. Playing out Shapeshifter, okay. And using Shapeshifter's ability to get Pride all the way over there. Yeah, very fair. What am I going to do here? I'm going to do what I said I was going to do. I'm going to go here. I'm going to spend the 4... Mannequin, Divinity, Flask. Honestly, it couldn't get much better than that for me. To get rid of all of that, I have no power, so I will get to play Mannequin for free. I want to put back in Start a War with Father's Throne, because I have to make sure that I draw them at the right times. I can play a card for free, so I'm going to play Mannequin Soldiers here, because it costs none. I'm going to keep the Shapeshifter in hand just in case. No. I should discard the Shapeshifter because I need to draw the True Alchemies now. I'm going to Multi-Fate because I know it's Hohenheim. There's Hohenheim. And then I want to... Do I double stack here so that when he kills Edward, he doesn't get access to the thing? I think I do. I want to keep him... I want to keep his Vanquish action bad right now because I think that's what I'm going to need to win. And then I will also, with Shapeshifter, move over Greed right there, because I don't need Greed there. And Nyami has to keep pressure on me right now, probably just... Honestly, maybe I should have put Hohenheim at Fort Briggs just to guard that gain 1 to keep Nyami from gaining some power, because Nyami has to keep fate pressure on me. But I wanted to keep the... I wanted to keep Central City really bad, even if Nyami was able to go there and kill. I thought that Pride was over there. Ooh, got right into Wrath. That's really good for Nyami. Probably counted that out, yeah. I don't know what that last card was, but I assume it was something that wouldn't have been Wrath. Or that wouldn't have stopped the Wrath play. But now, even if Nyami goes there and kills with Wrath, Nyami does not have a good whatchamacallit, and it costs 1 to True Alchemy. So, that's why I put Hohenheim there, to keep that Vanquish turn really bad. Mei Chang and Armstrong are both fine here. That will get rid of the Shapeshifter, correct? Neither of these super hurt me right now. It is going to cover my top fate, which is a little rough to open. I'll have to give up one of my strong allies, essentially. Oh, also making my Central City really bad is honestly a super fair play. A super fair play. Because I need to be moving right now. And I just lost that Shapeshifter. Oh, crud. I have to play fast here. I can clash with Winry, so I think I go here. And I actually want to use Sloth. I have to use Sloth, actually, because Armstrong is 5. So, Mannequin and Sloth is 5 to get rid of Armstrong. Because that was a 4 and a 2. Yeah, to get rid of Armstrong. And then I unfortunately am not going to be able to play a card. Yeah, I can't play a card. But then with Philosophers... Oh, no, wait, no, Greed's out. Never mind, I can't do that. I'm stupid. I'm dumb. So I cannot clash with Winry. Dang, I forgot about Greed. I make that mistake all the time. I always forget about Greed. I'm still going to do this turn, though. I'm going to stick with my mistake. It was my mistake, I gotta do it. We're gonna see Wrath kill Edward here, surely. Ooh, making a change of mind? Could do a True Alchemy play for 1 while gaining some power at Xerxes. We're gonna reshuffle on Nyami. I have Scar and Hohenheim coming up, and Edward coming up. My next few fates are really rough, actually. I kind of need to try and play this game out fast now. I need to get to WinCon, like, yesterday. I need to be quick. Going to Xerxes, using the spin 1 on True Alchemy to get rid of Ling Yao. Okay. Playing with Automail is quite a decision. I have to play fast on my turn. I have to play very fast on my turn. Paying 1 for the Shapeshifter and then moving Pride. Fair. I have to play fast here. I'm going to go for Fate Pressure. I'm going to go here, gain 1. I'm going to discard back in Envy and Lust. I'm going to spend 1 on the Promised Day. And I'm going to get Sloth. I'm going to play Sloth here because I need to get my tokens out. That's my game plan now, is get my tokens out. We go over here. We Fate. I'm getting dangerously low on time. This is the lowest time game I think I've ever had. We're going to play Alphonse here to get rid of that, and then I'm going to look at these top 8, and I'm going to hit Envy and only Envy. And then I will draw 3 and end my turn. I was supposed to reveal those to Nyami. I went too fast. I was supposed to reveal that. I would have taken a little more time. If I win by like 10 seconds, then honestly, I will forfeit because that saved me like 10 seconds. That's why I did it. It's because I was thinking like I have to go fast here. But that's not what you're supposed to do. So that's my bad. But I mean, Nyami's not going to like call me on it, it seems like. So I'm assuming Nyami is fine with it. I really wish I could get to my True Alchemies right now. One of them's in here. I have to put my True Alchemy back in. I'm going to Fate here and... Ooh, covering Fort Briggs? Honestly, it wouldn't be bad. I'm going to go to Fort Briggs to keep Fate pressure and put back in that True Alchemy because I need to draw True Alchemies. It would suck if Ling Yao goes there because it's going to stop me from whatchamacallit. But if Nyami does that, I get to move Wrath. And that changed Nyami's decision immediately. Fair and understandable. All right, we're going to keep Fate pressure... Father's Throne for True Alchemy. I would normally have more time than this in this game. I'm going to discard True Energy and Military. I'm keeping both of my... No, I have a Starter War coming up, don't I? I do. I'm going to discard the Starter War because I'm going to get the other one, and I'll just keep this one in hand. We're going to do a full Fate to just keep pressure. Armstrong is really good to cover this top Fate, so we'll put Armstrong there. I will draw 3 and end my turn to keep time. I got a True Alchemy, which is exactly what I wanted. Now I can use that Mannequin to get rid of Winry and make some plays, which is very important. And kind of what I need to do. Seeing a Xerxes play. Doesn't have enough to get the Fates out. Also still has Automail out. Oh, was able to get this even with the Automail. Yeah, because that's, yeah. And then do that with Greed to kill... Wait, Greed to kill Edward? Oh, Pride, the Pride kill. Yep. I understand now. Sorry, I didn't realize it was Pride there. This is what happens when I'm having to run really fast on time. All right, that was a really good turn by Nyami, and Nyami is ahead now, so I got to speed it up. We're going to go here. We're going to True Alchemy, put it back in to use Mannequin, which is 2, thanks to the Philosopher's Stone to kill Winry. Gain 2. We're going to move over Greed. Greed? Yeah, we're going to move over Greed there. I did my play. We're going to do Gluttony, Pride to vanquish Ling Yao. And actually, instead of Greed, because I got that Vanquish there, I'm actually going to move over Pride because I don't care if my top Fate gets covered now. Now I just need to get my plays. I just need my whatchamacallits. I don't care about the top Fate anymore. I care about playing these Starter Wars. And I just drew my other one. This is going to be really close. It's going to come down to who can get these last tokens first. Nyami has more to deal with, and I probably should keep some Fate pressure. I'm definitely going to go to either my top or my bottom Fate to get my Xerxes token here, because I can do it with 4... whatchamacallit? Nyami is Fate locked as well. The problem is if Nyami just gets that last token, then Nyami can blitz through this setup of heroes. Especially with the allies Nyami has in play. Edward and Hohenheim at the same time is super lucky for me. I'm surprised that Nyami didn't multi-fate, but probably doesn't have time to think about it right now, to be honest. I am going to move Wrath to wherever Hohenheim goes. In case I need to kill. Actually, no, I'm still going to do it. I'm sticking with it. Shapeshifter to kill Alphonse, very understandable. Alright, we're going to get a token while fading here. And the Shapeshifter move. Yeah. This is going to be a really hard balancing act of slowing down Nyami while also getting my last 2 tokens. I'm going to get my 3rd one right here. Nyami is in a bit of a better spot than me right now. 1, 2, 3 for Starter War. Token there. I'm going to discard Military Strategy. I'm going to keep Promise Day because it might actually come in really clutch. And then I'm just going to Fate, because I think I can pull Envy with it right now. We're going to do a full Fate. We're going to get Mustang and kill Pride as well as Shapeshifter, which is huge. Draw 2 in my turn. The problem is that they're set up for Divinity. But this makes it a lot harder for Central City to be uncovered. In fact, I'm pretty sure Nyami has to give up on uncovering Central City. we've got to get Fort Briggs ASAP. We've got to get Fort Briggs ASAP. I'd actually really love to use Wrath to kill Hohenheim just to get Wrath back in rotation so I can play Wrath to Fort Briggs, is what I really want right now. But I'm pretty sure I can pull Envy. I have no Mannequin Soldiers in play. Envy and a Mannequin Soldier, of course. There's Envy and a Mannequin Soldier in here, and I think that's it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yep. Flask is in the discard. Flask is not in the discard. All right, Promise Day is not the play right now. Promise Day is not the play. Gonna see a kill on Hohenheim, I think that was. Hohenheim is out, and now it's my turn. Is this an Umbra Circle? Both Umbra Circles are in the discard. I could just heavy gain power right here. I could just heavy gain power. I'm using up precious time right now to think. I could just heavy gain power. I also can't get Divinity because of Hohenheim being out. If I Promise Day into a Mannequin Soldier, I get to kill Hohenheim. Actually, yes, this is the play. We go here, we spend 1 on Promise Day. We pull Envy. Oh no, where do I put Envy? I think I still go with here. I put Envy here. We shuffle back in this. We do a Vanquish with Envy and Wrath to kill Hohenheim, which will let me gain 2 and move over Pride. So this is... I think this is the best play, and I am very close to winning, but so is Nyami. This is going to come down to the wire. I don't know if I should try and go for any Fate Pressure. I might actually just be able to win on my turn. I don't have a True Alchemy. I don't think I can just win on my turn. I'm not going to have enough. Yeah, Pride is going to be short 1, unfortunately. So I am going to be going to a Fate on my turn for sure. Oh, it was Scar! I didn't know that was Scar. That sucks. Oh, man. So I definitely got to go here and get some Fate Pressure. We're going to spend 2 on Lust here. Lust is just going to kill herself for Scar. Scar being there is actually catastrophic for me right now. But thankfully I have that, and I'll be able to move over, not Sloth, but move Greed closer. We're going to go for a full Fate here. Got to keep this pressure alive. Gate of Truth here actually means that Nyami has to get rid of that before being able to Divinity stuff. So that's going to be kind of needed. I think that's better than Riza at the moment. And Armstrong is holding down that top Fate, so I'm not worried about the top Fate right now. Immediately getting rid of Gate of Truth. Honestly, I wouldn't blame Nyami for doing that play. Oh, spending the 3 on Wrath and then 1 on Greed. Ooh, baby. Going hard for the token instead first, which I totally respect. We have to go here this turn. Gain 2. Use Lust for the Pride to get rid of Scar. We're going to move over Greed. And then I'm actually not going to play anything, because unless I get hit with an Umber Circle or an Edward, I can get my token and win on my turn by going to Xerxes. Hardcore. So it's all going to come down to this Fate, especially because Nyami just got the 4th token. Oh, baby, it's all going to come down to this Fate. Gonna get Divinity here. Gonna discard the Philosopher's Stone for Divinity. Hohenheim. Hohenheim kills me here. I think I just lost on that Hohenheim drop. I think that just cost me the game. Nyami can't use Divinity because of Gate of Truth, though. I have to think really hard here. Do I still go to Xerxes? I still go to Xerxes, and then I play Equivalent Exchange. 1, 2, 3. I'm going to spend all 6 on the Start a War to get the Transmutation token. I can't use Philosopher's Stone's Showdown ability because he got Hohenheim, which is killing me right now. I'm going to play Equivalent Exchange, and then I'm going to put Envy back in, I guess, and draw 3 in my turn. I should have hard discarded Envy to try and get Divinity, but I think it's in my discard anyway. So Gate of Truth should stop Nyami from winning here, I'm pretty sure. I don't know why Nyami's thing is off the territory. All I have to do is kill Hohenheim. So Nyami cannot discard an item or form from hand or territory. If Nyami does, then I win. I'm gonna have to Fate and go for a Promise Day pull on Envy Envy won't be enough, though. I need Envy and someone else like Greed. I wish I hadn't moved Greed over now. Gaining 3. Maybe just trying to force through. Ooh, full pay for Pride on Mustang. Don't have a true alchemy! Well, it's just Armstrong holding down the fort. I have to Fate here. Gate of Truth is keeping me alive. Is Wrath still in here? Wrath is in here, but so is a Mannequin Soldier. A Mannequin Soldier will still have 1 strength to combo with Wrath. So, go here, spend 1 on Promise Day, because I want Wrath or Mannequin. I got the Mannequin, that sucks. We're going to shuffle this back in, shuffle this back in, and then we're going to Fate Ling Yao and Winry. I have to think really hard here with the little bit of time I have left. What are these 2 cards? Try and look quick. Scar, and something else. Scar is good. Ling Yao here to keep Wrath and Greed there. And then in my turn, because I'm low on time. I can't get down to 10 seconds. I said I'd forfeit if I got down to 10 seconds. Oh, he got rid of Gate of Truth here. I think that's game. Because of Lust letting him do it. Killed Ling Yao? I don't think he has the play, though. Oh, did they... They must have had the play. Yeah, that must be game. I wasn't looking closely enough. Oh my goodness, that was so close. Man, if it hadn't been Hohenheim. If it hadn't been Hohenheim. I think my biggest mistake in that game was taking 2... Man, this is an hour for 1 game. That's crazy. I think my biggest mistake in that game was letting myself sit through Gate of Truth for too long early in the game, to be honest. But that was an incredible game. Well played by Nyami. Very well done. Oh, man. I should have paid more... You know what I really should have done is I should have paid more attention to Lust being there. I honestly just didn't see Lust there, and that's my fault for the timer. It makes me wish I wasn't commentating this. I could have taken more... It takes more time when I'm having to talk, I feel like. I don't think as fast when I'm trying to speak. But if I had realized Lust was there, I essentially threw at the end, but I was under time pressure, so what are you going to do? But I should have put Ling Yao somewhere that Lust wasn't, and I probably could have gotten away with this. I actually want to know what the next fate was for me. Mei Chang and Riza? Yeah, I had it, probably. I think... Oh, no. Actually, Riza would have stopped it. Yeah. So I think I was doomed with the Hohenheim into Riza anyway. But that was an incredibly close game. Very well done by Nyami. But it's a best of 3, so we have 2 more to go. So look forward to that. I'll probably do a little bit of editing here. All right, so because Nyami got the first game, you can see where I was being stupid down here in chat. But I've been talking for 5 hours straight, so I wasn't thinking. I put the clock aside because I was like, we need that for statistics. And then I was like, wait a minute, I'm recording. Or Nyami was like, hey, you're recording this. And I was like, oh, you're right. Oh, my goodness. But I'm just going to ban Loxus again because I am not in the right frame of mind to play against Loxus. I'm just not. I cannot play Loxus effectively. It will be such a bad showing from me. Play against Loxus, that is. I am going to get to counterpick Nyami here. And Nyami is going to get to counterpick me later. But Nyami counterpicking me is going to be fine, because when Nyami counterpicks me, Nyami is going to counter either into Father or Orochi, because Nyami won't be able to ban both. I'm interested if Nyami is going to pull out Merrick here, because Nyami likes to pull out Merrick, and Nyami can absolutely win as Merrick too. I beat Nyami's Merrick with my father once. It was a very close game. Or was it very close? I don't think it was very close. I think Nyami had 2 God cards, though. I don't know if Nyami had the last God card. I don't remember. We didn't record that one. But it was a very well-played game by Nyami. And then Nyami and I did a Merrick mirror where Nyami beat me with some crazy triple God card kill plays. So Nyami is quite good at that. But I think I can take on Nyami's Merrick. I can't take on Nyami's Loxus. Although, to be honest, Merrick requires a lot of counting the Fate deck, which I'm very clearly not doing great at while commentating. But that's fine. What are you doing here, Nyami? What are you doing here? Thinking really hard, considering if Nyami wants to ban Orochi again. The worst thing that could happen here is that Nyami doesn't ban Orochi, but then picks Orochi. And I don't want to do another Orochi mirror with Nyami, even though I won our last Orochi mirror. The worst thing that could happen here is I get 2-0'd, because Nyami and I went 2-1 in both of our other games, so I'll be quite upset if I get 2-0'd here. If Nyami beats me in the third game, perfectly understandable. Nyami's a great player. And same thing if Nyami beats me in the second game. But I want to go 2-1 because Nyami is a very good player and these are very fun games. It is going to be another Orochi ban. Totally fair. Neither of us want to play the other's main. Me winning that Orochi mirror must have spooked. Ooh, and we're going to see Cell. Oh my goodness, who do I play against Cell? Who is my Cell answer? My Cell answer is either Gendo or Father. I don't want to play Father back-to-back, though. I feel more confident with Father, but you know what? I'm making content now. I'm not just trying to win. I am trying to win, but I'm also making a bit of content. You know what? No, I don't want to do the random. I don't think I want to do Father twice. It's going to be Father or Gendo. I have not been having good luck with Gendo recently. I've been having some bad Gendo games in testing with the QA boys. I'm going to do it, though. I'm going to go Gendo. I don't know if Nyami saw me pick Gendo, but Nyami will see me pick Gendo now. I'll just put these back in for Nyami. Whoops. And then Nyami likes to lock the clock, which is totally fair. I am going first, so I don't get a mulligan, so I'm just going to draw my 8. Set my clock. Nyami gets to mulligan. This is not a terrible starting hand. It's not my favorite starting hand ever, but it's not a terrible one. So this is fine. Is Nyami going to mulligan? Oh, Nyami hadn't drawn yet, so Nyami doesn't even know if Nyami is going to mulligan yet. Understandable. Have a nice day. I'm going to discard most of this on my first turn. Oh, man, do I discard everything except Adam? I could also discard Adam. I hate discarding Adam because I hate relying on Gahern. All right, here we go. I am just going to go to Nerve HQ out the gate. I'm going to spend 2 to throw down a Nerve Tank here and throw down a Nerve Tank here. I've started putting one at Command Center in my recent plays. I'm going to discard both Horrible Truths. I'm going to discard the Avo 1. I'm going to discard Sector Lockdown. I have no time to be spending power for it. If I discard Adam, I have to use Legacy of Gahern. I'm going to discard the Magi and keep Adam. Why do I have all of the Avas in my hand? Well, if Cell doesn't cover Terminal Dogma, then my turn will definitely be going to Terminal Dogma and discarding Avas and using Fruit of Knowledge. Mass Production Ava, that sucks. Now I have to go to Command Center, so now I have to make a choice, essentially. When I go to Command Center here, when I gain 2, do I play Fruit of Knowledge? Or do I play Fruit of Knowledge? Or do I play Adam? I feel like playing Adam here would be comparable to throwing. Let's go here and Fruit of Knowledge. I do need to get rid of this Nerve Tank. They were both my Legacy of Gaherns. I'm glad that I kept Adam in my hand. We will discard both of those now. This is not great. I want to draw Misato, I think. No, I want to draw the Nerve Tank. This is a bad start for me deck order-wise. Maybe people who can play a bit better than me would do better with this current draw, but this is not how... This doesn't mesh well with my style of playing Adam, let me put it that way. We're going to see Cell... Oh, I already put a Cell Jr. at Arena. I was too busy panicking about what I was going to do on my turn. Going to Ginger Town. Interesting. Really needs to discard, I assume. Must have a really bad hand. I need to start getting some fate pressure on Nyami because I need to cover Arena. Covering Arena early game on Cell before he gets to semi-perfect is the most important. Discarding Android to 18? I've never seen this before in my life. I am scared because Nyami is a good player. I've never seen that before, and Nyami is a good player. I'm scared and I'm fading. Top deck Vegeta is amazing. Top deck Vegeta is really, really good for me. That is super lucky, and I feel bad for Nyami. I'm going to discard both of the Avas because I'm going to try to draw into the children. I'm going to spend 1 to put a Nerve Tank here, and then I'm going to draw 3. But the Avas early are basically dead draws if you don't have a kid to put them on, so for me, I think the best play is to just immediately discard them. We are going to get faded again here, which is fine. Nyami is not multi-fading, going full fading right out the gate. I usually do a... glad to see Betrayal go here. And Seal Interference is a miss. I usually do a full fade on the first one and then multi-fade from there, but I can understand going for a full fade there for sure. Let's go over here, and now that Betrayal is gone, especially, we're going to gain and spin 3 to throw out Misato and Kozo. With the way Nyami is playing, I feel like I should keep third impact. I'm drawing plenty fast enough. I accidentally drew one too many. Whoops. But I'm going to keep it in my hand for now. I wish I had gotten that Nerve Artillery that I accidentally drew. Oh, just Time Machining back. Oh, Nyami had Time Machine. Of course Nyami didn't care about playing the Android. I don't know why I was freaking out. I always, when I have an Android in hand, though, I try and immediately play them. But Nyami also immediately had Time Chamber, so that's very fair. We're definitely going to go over here. We're going to play Purpose of Nerve. We're going to activate Misato for 1 to play Ritsuko, which is then going to have me draw 2 cards because of Ritsuko's effect. I'm not going to discard any of this, and I'm definitely going to be going to Nerve HQ on my turn. And then we're just going to Fate to keep the pressure alive, even though that's going to... Ooh, I do hate Senzu Beans here, but I like Tien here. So we're going to put Tien here and stop Cell in his tracks, and then end my turn. I'm trying to end my turn faster and not talk my turns out as much because that Father game got way too close. Gonna see some discarding. I am letting Nyami discard again and gain 2 power, but Nyami is accomplishing nothing else. I did put Tien where Time Chamber immediately gets to proc, I'm realizing now. I mostly just wanted to put Tien not at Carnival for an easy absorb kill. I wanted Nyami to have to go to a non-fate location. I didn't want to put Tien at Gingertown because I was afraid Nyami had absorb and would immediately kill Tien anyway. So I think letting Nyami have the Time Chamber play there isn't the worst. Maybe it still would have been better to go with Carnival or Gingertown, which is totally fair. But I made my choice. There's Supercomputer. I actually really want to Fate here. And I'm going to, because I want to get a hero on Carnival so that I get the guaranteed Legacy of Gahern. We definitely play Asuka here because instead of Ava Cage, because there is no Betrayal. Betrayal's already passed, so I don't have to worry about it. Then we're going to Fate. Cell games here, or do I buff Tien and Vegeta? Buffing Tien is actually pretty strong here. But I really wanted a hero at Carnival. I don't need whatchamacallit that badly. I do not need the Purpose of Nerve. I would really like the Purpose of Nerve, but getting Tien, like, out of semi-perfect clash range is really nice. We are going to see more Time Machine movement, which is fair. Plus, the main reason I didn't play Cell games is because if I got Gohan or Krillin or Mr. Satan, I would have considered it a full-on waste. Because I wouldn't have wanted to put those heroes at Carnival. We're going to see Android 18 played here. And then I'm going to get faded. So Gingertown is the only location. We're going to see a multi-fate, going for the multi-fates now. Pulling 2 red alerts here would be really good for me and really bad for Nyami. So I can understand multi-fating here, absolutely. Yep, and a red alert. Yep. The other card might not have been a red alert, but still. Matariel and Sachiel, that's fine. This just means that I do my 3rd impact play. My only real question here is actually, do I go... I think I go here and keep some more Fate pressure, because what I'm going to do is Ava Cage. I'm going to activate Ava Cage to get back Ava 02. And then I'm not going to gain power, so Sachiel is going to move, but that's fine, because I'm going to... whatever it is I'm thinking of. I'm going to 3rd impact him. That was an activate, so with Ritsuko, I draw 2. Keep Shinji, I love all of these cards. I'm going to go ahead and preemptively discard Fruit of Knowledge because I'm going to want to draw more. And then we're going to go for another Fate here. Android 16 is very nice. I can essentially force him to go to a bad Arena turn here, which I think is what I'm going to do. Or actually a bad Gingertown turn. I'd rather him go to Arena. I'd rather him have to go to Arena than Gingertown, to be honest. Because he can't vanquish anything, at least not right now. He'd have to really slow play it and take a really long time to, he'd basically have to ignore Android 16. No, he can't even get to semi-perfect without going to 16. I don't know what I'm talking about. I was thinking he gets to semi-perfect and then uses the Cell Jr. or another Cell Jr. like a double on Vegeta and then clash with 16, but he's not going to be able to do that because he has to kill 16 before 18. Multiform! And putting it on Okay, yeah, very strong turn. Maybe I should have played it at Gingertown, honestly. If I played it to Gingertown, though, he would have gone to Gingertown, played it there, and then immediately killed 16 with a Clash and start moving into the Android. So I'm still fine with my play there. Oh, Sachiel also moved. My bad. I didn't gain power last turn. I think here... Is this where I... Third Impact? I think this is where I Third Impact. Third Impact away Sachiel. And then let's get Adam underway. I'm going to keep Shinji and Ava O2 in hand. I'm going to draw 1 in my turn. I am able... The bad part here is that I am able to immediately get faded. Going to get a -1 on 16. Fair. Oh, Purpose of Nerve. Thank you. That power is actually going to be a huge boon. Moving over Multiform. Not able to clash with 18 yet because it's 18, not 17. Getting a committee meeting, so I am going to get my first token. Oh, Matariel got put into the wrong discard. That happens all the time. Ooh, where are you putting committee meeting? Command Center is not the play, my friend. I'm fine with that. Yeah, Nyami's realizing. I'm going to Command Center this turn no matter what. So I would get to kill. Unless I get a 5-strengther here. And I did not. I got Leliel, which is good for me. So we're going to move here. Gain 2. We're going to spend 1 to activate Misato for that play, so I will draw 2. This is on move a hero, thankfully, so I can do it this way. We're going to... Actually, do I want to get the Ava O2 back in hand? No, I think I'm fine with this. Then we're going to use Ava O2 to kill Leliel. And then I have my play left, is the reason I did it in this order. So I'm going to play this Nerve Artillery here to get that ready. And then I can go to Terminal Dogma and clash with Committee Meeting and activate Misato to get back Ava O2 on my turn. We're going to see the Clash on... Oh no, the Vanquish? The Vanquish on 16. Interesting, I wonder why. Oh, Special Beam on Vegeta for a whole 5. That would explain why, yeah. Very strong move by Nyami. Man, Nyami is so good at this game. How did I beat Nyami that one time? Oh, and the Appeal to Pride is really good. Immediately getting another red alert, which sucks for me. It's 2 weak ones, at least. What do you move on? Plays an effect? I just won't play an effect. I simply will not. We want to open up Terminal Dogma right now very badly, so I'm going to move here. I'm going to activate to get back my Ava with Ava Cage, which will have me draw 2 from Ritsuko. I don't need both of these kids. I'm just figuring out what to discard right now. We're going to discard Marduk. We're going to discard... Purpose of Nerve. We're going to discard Shinji. And then I want these other cards. So we're going to clash with Committee Meeting, which will trigger Appeal to Pride. So we can have a move here. Probably move TN, I imagine, over Tropical Islands. Or could even move 18 to move the Multiform into it. Nah, I'm moving TN. That's very fair. Very understandable. Could see Cell get into semi-perfect here, but if Cell gets into semi-perfect here, Cell will not be gaining much more power and just spent it all on Vegeta. The main problem is Senzu Beans are gone. I need to get Goku now. Ooh, going for a big regen turn, just doing a big power. Yep, getting that power back up before going to semi-perfect. Very smart. Very smart. I don't think I want to try and take the time to Fate here, though. I just want to keep the pressure alive. I was looking at my own board a bit. Getting 17 out, understandable. Nyami is in a very good place, and I'm scared. We need to get rid of Sandolphin this turn, so we're going to go here. I need to get to my reshuffle because of my where my whatchamacallits are. We're going to spend 1 on the play for Ava O2. We're going to defeat Sandolphin. Then I'm going to activate Ava Cage to get this back, which will also have me draw 2, so we can try and get back to Horrible Truths now, because that's what we really need. I don't like seeing both Marduk Institutes here. And I have taken all of my actions. Moving the Multiform over to 17. Also going to get to Fate Me this turn. Are we going to see an Absorb to kill 18? I hope not, but it would be very good for Nyami. Sync failed is fine, because I have a Nerve Artillery in hand. Alright, I can live with this. And I have a Nerve Tank in hand. Perfect Barrier. That does the job. Yeah. So we're going to see the semi-perfect activate here. Nyami's going to draw those last 4 cards. That'll be Nyami's turn. I definitely want to put some fate pressure here, but I also kind of want to race because there's only one red alert left. And then it's going to come down to my deck shuffle. As usual, a Gendo game is going to come down to the red alert deck shuffle a little bit. I wish I had a horrible truth right now. I'm not going to be triggering a scheme, so we're definitely going here this turn. We're going to spend 1 to put Ava 02 here, and I'm going to do that with the activate so that I draw 2 cards. Now big discard turn. Oh, I needed the nerve tanks, not the Ava, but this is fine still. I can't use the Ava to kill it because of sync failed, but it's okay because I'm going to just play a nerve tank and then I have nerve artillery. Even if command center gets covered, I can do that play. I love the Magi, but I just haven't had a good opportunity to play it, so I'm going to discard it because I need to. And I'm going to discard Ray because I need to discard very hard. I'm keeping the nerve artillery and the tanks to supplement kills, but I need to just discard very fast and very hard to get horrible truths because horrible truths will win me this game. Trunks and Piccolo. We are going to put Piccolo here. He's probably going to get into perfect, but there's not a lot I can do about that right now with that draw. He's got a guaranteed Gohan and Goku if he gets into perfect right here. He'll get to... I got a horrible truth. That's great. We are in a decent spot right now. I can kill Saha Quail on my turn pretty much no matter what. I can't get faded here. I don't think. No, there's no way for it to happen even with Cell's many options. Gaining 3, instant transmitting over to Piccolo. Very understandable. Get that -1, make him killable. And then he's just going to kill and get into Cell games. Cool, man. This is probably going to come down to my reshuffle on the red alerts, which is scary. That is very scary. Especially because if he doesn't get a red alert, he's definitely going to get a mass production Ava to go on Terminal Dogma here in a second. Gohan, Satan, Goku, and Krillin. Yeah, Mr. Satan there is exactly what he wants. That's really unfortunate for me, but really good for Nyami. Really, really good for Nyami. Yep, wants to go clash with Krillin. I could really use a Fate here. And I've saved up a lot of time, so I'm actually gonna take this opportunity to think. There are so many Fates, anything but Crippling Blow. That's fair, I'll let Nyami do that. Even though they hit their clock, that's fine. There are so many Fates I could get here that would hurt, and Saha Quail isn't moving, but I'm giving Nyami more opportunities to Fate me by doing that to get to... whatchamacallit? To get whatever Nyami needs, but I am going to do it. I'm going to go here and spin 1 on a nerve tank to make sure that I can kill no matter what next turn, and then I'm going to Fate, because there are a lot of really strong Fates I can get right here to mess up Nyami. Senzu Beans is the worst Fate to get here. It really couldn't be much worse than this. Oh man, where do I put Trunks here? Where do I put Trunks here? I think I really just have to I just need to slow down Nyami's Fate pressure. I could have done... I made a mistake earlier when I played the Ava instead of the nerve tanks. I could have done Horrible Truth here instead of... Yeah, that was... I misplayed. I misplayed that, and it might even cost me the game, to be completely real with you. I hope it doesn't, but it's possible. But I'm basically just putting Trunks there to ensure that Nyami cannot Fate me, because I just need to slow down Nyami's Fates. Nyami could get a red alert here, which... as long as it's not a 5-strengther, which there's a pretty good chance it could be a 5-strengther. Even if it's a 5-strengther, I can get out of it. It's just going to be rough, is all. But it's doable. My lack of power is also hurting me right now. Nyami had a pretty quick showdown with Cell, over all things considered. And that was a big explosive coercion. Spent the full 3 for it. That's the most Nyami could with Goku. I'm surprised to lose that much power while in Showdown. Seal interference in AT field. AT field basically means I lose my nerve artillery. Oh, no, wait. Oh, no, yeah, it's fine. Yeah. I lose the nerve artillery in my hand as well. Yeah, we're fine. We're fine. It does suck, but it's manageable. This is a mass production and a red alert. Guaranteed. I have to go here this turn. I have to get this progress. I'm going to spend 2 to play this nerve artillery, and then we're going to do tanks, artillery to get rid of that, which will get rid of sync failed. And then I will get that last token going in my turn. I play Gendo so much faster than I play Father. That father game was so back and forth, though. It took a lot of thinking. We made that game last a long time. This game is going infinitely faster because we're both playing characters that are quicker in general, I feel like, just because of the layout. Ooh, can Nyami get... I don't think Nyami can fate me here. I don't think it's possible. But Nyami can clear this up. Oh, a Cell Jr. for the free Mr. Satan kill and then just clashing Piccolo. Very understandable. Also, me losing that Senzu Bean could cost me the game here as well. It very much could, unfortunately. I'm going to get this last instrumentality, which will be Bardiel. That is really good for me. Unfortunately, we do have a guaranteed red alert here, and that means that... Okay, I have to think. I have to think for a minute. I can Horrible Truth Kozo right here with Terminal Dogma, at Terminal Dogma. Use the Ava O2. Then I can activate the Ava O2 back into my hand so that I have it ready to go. This is going to be rough. This is going to be rough, but I got to keep the fate pressure here, I think. So I'm going to go here and I'm going to fate. I wish I could get Tien here. It would cinch me the game. We're going to do a full fate, Vegeta, and Time Chamber. I still think the most important thing for me right now is keeping this covered. Because I need... And then I'm going to just need a little bit of shuffle luck. So, what is this? This moves an ally? Okay, we're good. I'm going to Horrible Truth. We're going to Horrible Truth Kozo to kill Bardiel. This is a guaranteed red alert, unfortunately. But there's nothing I can do about that. We're going to activate back Ava O2, which will have me draw 2. I got another Horrible Truth, which is amazing for me right now. And then we're going to discard Legacy of Gahern and both Fruit of Knowledges because I just want to draw more. I have to keep the Ava in my hand, and I want the Purpose of Nerve because I'm really nervous about my power amount. So I have to be fated this turn or I win the game. It's going to be the red alert. This is going to be really close, and it's going to depend on this red alert reshuffle. And also, if... Ooh, no 5-strengther. That's really lucky for me. I feel bad for Nyami. I think I just won off of that. I legitimately think that not being a 5-strengther just won me the game. Which is super lucky for me, and very unlucky for Nyami. There's nothing you can do about that, unfortunately. I don't think Nyami can recover the top fate in time, and I drew into Horrible Truth. I will not lie to you. I got very lucky. I'm not saying that I'm going to win purely. I'm going to win faster because of that, 100%. I don't think there's any way I lose this now. But it was still really up to the luck of the reshuffle if a 5-strengther had come out there. Basically, if it was a 5-strengther, I would have moved the 5-strengther to Command Center and moved Asuka after the 5-strengther while fading. I would have really hoped for Armisail, or if it had been Tabris, it would have been really difficult. But I think I still would have had a pretty good shot. If a 5-strengther had come out there, it just would have been rough. But it not being a 5-strengther basically cinches the game for me, unfortunately. For Nyami, I don't think there's any way Nyami can recover it. Which sucks because, you know, I mean, that's the game. That's AniVil. I wish that we could get even closer because there's not a lot that Nyami could have done about that situation. Who is Nyami going to move the cell? Ooh, Nyami might be able to fate me, actually, and we might still have a game here. Because I have to go to Nerve HQ, I think. I don't think there's any way I can go to Tokyo 3 and get this kill. No, there isn't. The only question is, do I go to Command Center or Nerve HQ this turn? And I think the answer is Command Center, because I'll be able to put Ava O2 back in my hand. So we're going to go here, spend 1 on Ava O2. We're going to do the Vanquish. We're going to activate Ava O2 back, which will have me draw 2 cards. Third Impact could actually save me, no joke. And then I have taken all of my actions. So now Nyami has to fate me here if Nyami can. And Nyami can if Nyami has Special Beam Cannon or the other thing. Kamehameha. But Nyami is not doing it, so I'm thinking Nyami doesn't. I hope Nyami doesn't, because I might actually lose if Nyami... Well, Nyami has to pull a red alert here for me to lose. Nyami has to pull a red alert for me to lose. So it's going to be... And all the fake cards are in there. So it's going to be a really low chance. Cell Jr. and then... Oh, just clashing. Oh, well, that's... I win then. That's game. Nyami must not have had it. Doesn't matter where I move. Did Nyami not have it? Oh, Nyami didn't have it. That's unfortunate. Needed the Kamehameha. Yep. I'm just being straight up truthful. Not getting a 5 strength angel there made it. There's Armisail. Yep. Armisail was the best one for me, though. Armisail was the best one to come out for me because I could have easily gotten Armisail where I needed Armisail to be in matchup with Asuka. Ariel would have been on the next one. Yeah, they were all at the bottom, but they were all staggered. So if it had gotten there, I probably would have lost if Nyami had been able to get the fate pressure going. Also, Nyami could have just won really fast. But that was a really, really close game. And again, very well played. Nyami is so good. I am, above all else, it's unfortunate that this win might have come down to not getting a 5 strengther there. But I mean, that's Gendo, baby. But I'm glad we get to go to a 3rd game. So look forward to that. And I will see you for it shortly. All right, Nyami is picking their ban. They now get to go first because I won that game. I still feel a little bad about that no 5 strength angel on Gendo. That was really lucky for me. However, in a game that wasn't recorded, our first game, Nyami and I did, I lost my crocodile game against Nyami's... Oh, I don't remember who it was. I don't remember who Nyami was playing. But I lost a crocodile game against Nyami purely because Miss All Sunday was the 30th card or the 29th card in my deck. So I'm bringing that up just to say I think we're even now. I think we're even now because I'm... Much like the Gendo game, there's no guarantee that I would have won if I had drawn Miss All Sunday earlier in that game Nyami and I had earlier in this casual tournament we did on the Discord. But I think it was a major contributing factor, just like how that Angel pull was the major contributing factor for me winning there. But, yeah. So, I'm calling even Stevens on that. Nyami is thinking really hard. I'm not going to be surprised if Orochi gets banned here, to be honest. I'm pretty sure I am just going to ban Loxus again, because again, especially while commentating, I do not think I can play well enough against Loxus. I have no problems in admitting that Loxus is probably the character I have the hardest time playing against. Probably Loxus and... either Light or Tetsuo. Those are the characters I have the least experience with overall. But Loxus is definitely the one I'm worst with. Ooh, banning Father. Banning Father. I have to let Nyami counterpick into me. Father is already one of Orochimaru's worst matchups. Do I want Orochi here? I would hate to lose the final game as my main. But also, if I don't pick Orochi, who am I going to pick? My only other option, really, to pick is going to be Crocodile. But I can't pick Crocodile into Nyami getting to counterpick me because Light, Merrick, and Tetsuo all enjoy playing against Crocodile because of how fate-locked he is. So, yeah, it's fine. Nyami's going to step away. That's fine. But I can talk more about my idea here. The thing is that if I can't pick Father, then I either have to pick Gendo or Orochi because I can't pick Croc. Father, Croc, Gendo, and Orochi are probably the characters I'm best at in this game, I think. I'm also pretty good with Cell. Not very good with Loxus, not very good with Light. I'm fine with All for One and Tetsuo, but I haven't done them in competitive very much specifically, and Merrick is Merrick. So, if I'm going to pick Orochi here, then I need to ban the character that I do not want to play Orochi against. And that's gonna be Loxus. Oh my goodness, Nyami uses the bathroom at the speed of light. That was insane. That was crazy. I also don't want to play Orochi against Light, but I really don't want to play Orochi against Loxus. I can't pick Crocodile. That Gendo game was too close. I can't play another Gendo game. I am just gonna ban Loxus again. And then I am going to play... I'm gonna play Orochi. I'm gonna play Orochi. Matchups Orochi does not like to see here are Light and Cell mainly, and we did just see Nyami play a really strong Cell. But if Fate Luck is a little in my favor, then I can take Cell with Orochi. No matter what, I'm at a disadvantage. Gendo might have been the smarter pick, but I worry about picking Gendo into letting Nyami pick whoever Nyami wants. I don't really know who Nyami would counter Gendo with. I honestly don't know who I would counter Gendo with. Honestly, my answer is Father, but... Or Orochi. It would have been Orochi or Gendo. Or Orochi or Father are my go-to. Orochi and Father are normally my go-tos because Father does not really have a bad matchup, per se, and I'm just really good with Orochi. Oh, Nyami. Nyami did this in some of our other games as well. Nyami has 2 picks and is now going to maybe shuffle them and then decide. Also, another reason that I'm picking Orochi here is because I get the mulligan, and Orochi loves the mulligan. Don't Orochi mirror me again. Please don't. Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't you dare. Don't you dare. Don't you dare, Orochi. Don't you dare Orochi mirror me again. I won our last Orochi mirror. Let that scare you into not playing Orochi. Nyami, the suspense is killing me. You can't do this. It might be Merrick. Nyami loves going third game Merrick, and Nyami can win with third game Merrick. Merrick can win an Orochimaru matchup for sure. I wouldn't say it's... I think Orochimaru probably has a small advantage there, but I don't think it's as big of an advantage as a lot of other characters can have over Merrick. Light, Cell, and Father are all, like, really strong against Merrick, I feel like. Nyami's going with the random, I think. Oh, no. Oh, no. I don't like this. This makes me so nervous. Our QA lead Butter does stuff like this too, and it always freaks me out. Oh, don't tell me to shuffle it. Don't you dare. Don't you dare, Nyami. Don't you dare. Don't do it. Oh, no. 7-1 for each Millennium item. That's what I told Nyami last time Nyami did this. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Nyami, if you watch this back, I appreciate... Nyami, can we all... Oh, it was Light. Light would have been horrifying. I lucked out so hard there. But Nyami, if you're watching this back, and if you're watching this, if you're in the comments in YouTube right now, please, let's give some ups for Nyami for being a showman at the end of this all. For being an absolute showman, I appreciate it. Nyami is very, very good at the game, like dangerously good at the game. They're in the finals for a reason. This was like a 22-person tournament. We had a weird number for it because it was super casual. But there's like a 22-person tournament, and Nyami and myself both won most of our matches 2-0. I think, actually, I'd have to double check, but I'm pretty sure the only time Nyami and I have not won 2-0 in this tournament is when we played each other. And Nyami has brought Merrick to every single one of them. I beat Merrick with Father. Nyami beat my Merrick with their Merrick. And oh man, I hate it here. This is a really good opening hand, depending on what the first fate is that hits me. This is an incredible opening hand if I don't get fated and Tanzaku. As long as Jiraiya doesn't come out and a hero doesn't cover Tanzaku, this is a very good turn 1 for me. So I will not mulligan. Oh, we need a clock though. I think Nyami locked it. I was about to lock it. Yeah, Nyami got it. All right, cool. We're good. And when you move to your location, I'll click it. There we go. Let's go. Yeah, the Merrick going first always goes to Pharaoh's Tomb. He gets to discard what he doesn't like. He can play a rare hunter or whatnot, and he gets to fate, and this fate will probably end up covered for a long time. I've also learned that... Oh, this is trap card. Oh, there we go. I was worried that I couldn't see it for a second. Not Jiraiya. Not Jiraiya! Okay, Lee sucks early. We're gonna have to deal with that. But we can deal with it. And I'm actually debating if I want to keep Manda in hand for a little bit to set up... No, because I can use Jirobo to move Lee instead. Yeah, so we're gonna go Jirobo. We're going to give Jirobo a knife, and then we're going to spin one on Manda. We're going to move Jirobo to move over Lee to open that back up, and I am going to discard this curse seal because I don't think I'm going to get use of it soon, and I bet you I'm going to draw another curse seal. Merrick actually doesn't hate this matchup, mostly because I will definitely be triggering trap card. Like, a lot. Keeping the fate pressure, getting Mai. Are you going to do what I do and play Mai to Kybercraft? This early, I probably wouldn't, to be honest, with it being this early and with me about to fate, probably. But, ooh, playing Mai to Dual Tower. That's right, Nyami doesn't cover Kybercraft. Nyami plays like Lark. My boy Lark doesn't really cover Kybercraft either. This is a decent hand, by the way. It's not amazing, but it's definitely not bad. The problem is that I need like one more power for it to be good, so I think I'm probably going to be going to Otagakuri. I need to try and find an opportunity... Oh, Nyami's thinking really hard about this. I'm definitely going to Otagakuri on my turn, unless Otagakuri gets covered. I think Forest of Death is probably going to get covered. I need to find an opportunity for Killing Intent to hit Lee. I could have kept that Curse Mark to try and get the -1 on Lee, because I really want to be able to clash him at my leisure. I'm also basically playing this game without Konoha now, because I'm just going to leave Lee there until Gaara moves him. Hey, there's Gaara. That sucks. That sucks a lot. That is a really, really good fate for Nyami, because now Nyami can cover Forest of Death and Otagakuri and move my snake away. I would put Gara at Otagakuri and move Lee back to Forest of Death personally, but there are many ways you can go about this. Oh no, Nyami can hear me. Oh no. Oh, moving Manda over there is very interesting to me. Very interesting. I'm going to use Manda to kill Gara here, even though it triggers Trap Card. Now here's the question. Do I Fate first? Do I Fate first? This is a 50-50, or Nyami might have set it up where it's guaranteed if there are two God card holders. I'm going to Fate first, and I'm going to multi-Fate. It's Yugi. We're going to get Yugi over here, and then I'm going to have Manda kill Gara, which will trigger a trap card, which will be Taya. Let's go. Oh, I read that right. I don't know if that next card is a God card holder or not, but either way, now I get to gain my 2, which is what I really wanted, and then I will just end my turn because I have nothing to activate. We could... Ooh, disposable pawns? Yeah, okay, that makes a lot more sense. Early Shadow Game on Yugi is good, and then replaying it. All right, did you have another God card holder here? Had Bakura. Okay, well, this is still not bad for Nyami by any means. This is pretty good for Nyami, but this is... I'm glad with how it turned out. I'm glad that I didn't immediately kill with Manda. I think I'm going to move to Tanzaku and just play and discard a lot and set up my next hand with body modifications. We're going to spin 2. I'm going to put Sakon and Ukon here. Am I doing this in the right order? I am. I unfortunately have to do Forbidden. Yeah, because I'm not going to play White Snake. So I have to do Forbidden here to gain 1. And then I'm going to spin 1 on body mods, which will let me look at the top 6 cards. I don't want the other body mods. I don't want the other body mods. I don't want 2 killing intents. Substitution Jutsu could actually be really good, but I'm going to let it slide for now. There's another one coming up later, and I'd rather focus on using killing intent to deal with Lee. And then I want to draw every single one of these cards, because I can do Sealed Coffin into killing intent into Forbidden Experiments at Lee's location and kill him. Yes, and then I will discard this. We're going to move Jirobo back with my move. I will draw 4, and in my turn, this has been a 4 Violet is great. I really do not want to get hit with Demon Consuming or the other card. A Sannin would also really hurt here. Either Sannin would. There are a lot of things that can hurt me here. There's Joey. Didn't get a God card holder. That's good for me. There are a lot of fates that can hurt me here. There's not a lot I can do about that. I'll just have to live with it. I'll just have to react. But I'm going to hope I get lucky. I don't want to see a Sannin, and I don't want to see... Sarutobi wouldn't be awful, but he would suck a little bit. Ooh, we're going to see the Rare Hunter Bakura kill to go ahead and Shadow Game Yugi. Very fair. That early Yugi Shadow Game is going to be amazing. And also played out Joey to keep me from putting Joey somewhere. Very understandable. These both suck. Gonna go with Tsunade. Tsunade is probably the best option for me here, all things considered. Jiraiya would have been worse. Jiraiya would have been worse. Interesting. Okay. Very interesting. Do I fate to cover that top fate right now? What are the odds of a God card holder? 9 cards? I'm kind of afraid that I'm going to get... Could tournament bracket Bakura, but it would go to Kaibacraft. I kind of don't want to fate here. I'd rather fate next turn when I can potentially get Bakura at Pharaoh's Tomb with a whatchamacallit. So I'm going to do my original play and go here. Tsunade means I'm going to lose more power than I like, but I can do it. So we're going to play Sealed Coffin, right? We're actually going to play it here because I'm going to gain a power from it on Lee here in a second. I have to think about this ordering very hard. We'll spin 2 for this. I have to remember that I have to spin 1 for Forbidden Experiments. I don't think I'll be able to play 4 Violet, but that's fine. Killing Intent for 2 to put the -1 on Lee. And that will gain me 1 from Sealed. And then I either play 4 Violet here or I play Forbidden Experiments. And I'm actually kind of torn on which I want to do. I think it's going to be 4 Violet because I would rather get caught with Decomposing or something else. Like, 4 Violet is so important. It's such an important card long term. So I'm going to play it, and now, unfortunately, I cannot play Forbidden Experiment. Oh, no, wait, I have to do that way. You're right. Sorry, that was why I had to do it. So we're going to do this to... Yeah, to gain the 2. Yeah, because I had the 1. Right? I'm doing this right? Yes, yes, yes. That one, that one, that one. Do I have the power for this? I don't think I had the power for this. Dang it. I screwed up because I stopped paying attention to my hand signs because I'm dumb. What am I at? Am I at 1 right now? I misread that hand sign very bad. Okay, so I'm at 1. So we pay 1 for forbidden experiments to gain 2. That's correct. Nyami is moving their hand because they're just looking, but that always confuses me. It's making me think I did something wrong. There, I think I did that right that time. I'm pretty sure I did that right. Yep, we should be good. I confused myself hard there. That's my bad. Nyami is a very good sport for, you know, telling me I had 1 power and all that. Of course, this is recorded, so if Nyami had lied, then we would have known. Ooh, got Kaiba. That sucks for me. That sucks for me. And just giving up on dual tower, very fair. I've never done this strategy of just playing every hero you get to dual tower so they can't go elsewhere. That is a really good way to play Merrick, I think. I need to start playing Merrick like that. Nyami did not do this strategy, or maybe just didn't have the opportunity last time we played together. Jiraiya hurts here. Jiraiya hurts here a lot. I'm glad to not see Kakashi. Jiraiya really hurts here, especially covering Tenzaku. That's going to make things hard for me. That is going to make things hard for me. Getting the Sawning back-to-back really sucks. Otogakuri also sucks, but I would... No, Otogakuri is fine, actually. I'm just going to lose a lot of allies to this. So it's going to be hard to get Sasuke out. But it's going to be important for keeping pressure. We're going to gain 3. We're going to move over Jirobo so we can kill Jirobo later. Or kill Tsunade, rather, and also put a -1 on Jiraiya as a result. Do I play any cards here? It would be very expensive. Substitution doesn't help me here. I don't like substitution here. I wish I had Killing Intent. Another Killing Intent here would actually be really good. Shouldn't have discarded that one earlier. It would have messed up my turn order, though. Honestly, I think I'm about to discard my entire hand to dig for my other forbidden experiments. Because I need it. And honestly, I'm going to want to get to a reshuffle to get Manda back. And Kabuto is coming up. I'm going to do a full discard. I'm going to do a full discard and draw 4. This might be a mistake. Oh, Kimi! I forgot Kimi was coming up. That was the right call. Kimi is what gets me out of this. Dead Demon is already gone. Decomposing. I just keep Kimi. I'm back in a decent position. I can set up Kimi to kill Jiraiya. It's going to be expensive, but that's fine. I can get Jiraiya the -1 with the Poison Kunai so that Kimi can kill him. Saratobi might come out, which would be really unfortunate. Honestly, I would say this game is in Nyami's favor right now. Can I actually... Oh, wait. If I don't get hit with a Shuriken here... Don't get a Shizu. Oh, this is really in Nyami's favor right now. Getting a Shizu there is killer, and Yugi is shadow gamed. Yeah, it's not looking good for your boy. This hero stack strategy is working out amazingly. Although, eventually... I mean, Kaiba is keeping them all alive, so Kaiba has to go first, and eventually Nyami is going to have a lot of trouble with killing them. Moving Tsunade is totally fair here, but I'm just going to move Jirobo over and kill her anyway, so I don't care. Yeah, moving her further makes a lot more sense. But I can just activate Sakon and Ukon. Thankfully, I'm good no matter what happens here. The only question is if I get Sasuke out first, and I think the answer is going to be yes. And then I'm just going to rely on Kimi to slowly kill these guys. The problem here is if I go and get Sasuke immediately, then I'm going to lose my opportunity to weaken Jiraiya or Tsunade using Sealed Coffin. That's the big issue here. But I can activate to switch Jirobo. But if I activate to switch Jirobo, I'm not getting to do the other thing. I'm in a rough spot here, and I'm going to have to let Merrick fate me again, which is going to be really rough. But I think it's going to be fine overall. I still need to lose Jirobo. I think no matter what, I get Sasuke out here. I think I need to get Sasuke out here. So we're going to go over here. It's going to cost 1, 2, 3 for Kimi. I can't afford to play anything else. Do I want Kimi at Jiraiya first or Tsunade first? I think Tsunade first. Gaara isn't coming up anytime soon. There could be another recovery mission move, but I've got Sakon and Ukon and I have Jirobo, so I should be fine. I play Kimi here because I need to get Tsunade out first because I'm not going to be playing much allies after this. I'm not going to be playing a lot of allies because I'm going to be relying on Kimi. Now, the question is if I could actually immediately get rid of Tsunade here. Actually, no. I should do this and open up this activate. Yeah. I'm going to play Kimi here. Activate 4 Violet for 1 to get a -1 on Jiraiya. And then, do I have the hand signs? I don't have the hand signs for it! No! No! That is the worst thing ever! I don't have the exact hand signs for it. Kimi was my matching hand sign. Oh. Do I sack Sakon and Ukon here? I have Kabuto to get back up to playing Sasuke. I hate to lose Sakon and Ukon because they're so useful. I think I'm going to get rid of Sakon and Ukon here for Jiraiya. That, not having the right hand seal there. What is this? Oh, those were discarded earlier. That was when I was looking at my body mods. It sucks to do that. Do I want Kimi here then? No, I think I want to move Jirobo over here. And there we go. And then I have to Fate Merrick on my turn. Merrick will cover one of my Fate locations here with Old Man, probably. Or by moving Tsunade. Gaining with strings. Not going to be able to move strings from there, though, outside of doing some sadistic stuff. Alright, the recovery and the Sarutobi at the same time is pretty nice. He's going to play it to one of my Fate locations. It's going to be that one. I'm going to go to my other Fate location. That's all there is to that. My lack of power is killing me right now. This is why I got to put some Fate pressure on Merrick. Also, now's a good time to do it because I can definitely get a tournament bracket Bakura onto there. Also, even if I just get the other thing that I'm thinking of. I can play this Curse Seal. The only question is if I want to. I think I would rather hold on to my power. So I'm going to discard both of these. And honestly, I'm not going to have the power to play Sword of Kusanagi anytime soon. So I'm going to discard it to get more draw. We're going to go over here and we're going to Fate. We do get the tournament bracket, which is what I want because I want Bakura on this top Fate. I need some time to breathe. I've let Merrick Fate me far too much. That will be the end of my turn. Okay. Do I sack Jirobo on my turn to weaken up Sarutobi and then get Sarutobi weak enough for Kimi? That is the question. Gaining 3 over here, getting the Millennium Rod, that's really rough. I hate the sideways thing. I could have gone for the Tomb Keeper there, by the way. I knew that a Millennium item was possible, but I really just need to get Fate pressure off of me right now because I'm playing Orochimaru. Do I just kill Tsunade here? Do I go to Konoha and kill Tsunade, and then I can get... Yes, because I can get Sarutobi down to 3. This is going to majorly slow me down from getting Sasuke out, which might be my loss, but I think getting control back is more important. So we're going to kill Tsunade here with that, which is going to let me put a -1 on the Old Man. And then we are going to activate 4 Violet to put another -1 on him so that I can now kill him because both of the recovery missions are gone, right? Yes, it's Sakura. Sakura will keep him alive, but I'll be able to clash with Sakura. And yeah, that'll be fun. That'll be fine. And then there's no point in playing anything. There's nothing to activate, so that's just going to be my turn. I'm on the back foot, and being on the back foot against Merrick is horrifying. But Merrick has only got the Rod. Merrick is not set up to kill any of the God card holders, but also is set up to keep me from playing anything. And Merrick still has to get Yugi out, but Yugi is Shadow Game, so that's very doable for Merrick. But Yugi is also... Okay, gonna get rid of Umber here. Yeah, it sucks. I think I'm gonna go to my bottom Fate no matter what here. Got Sakura and Shuriken. Shuriken actually kills me here. I forgot about Shuriken. That sucks a lot. Shuriken is a horrible detriment here. But it means I'm going to go to the Forest of Death with my turn and try to make something happen. I'm going to do a summon Rashomon, actually, to get Sarutobi down another one. I have to get Sarutobi low enough for Kabuto or for Kimimaro to kill. We're having a lot of thought by Nyami here. Nyami is such a good player. I hate it. No matter what, I hope that you all agree with me. If I do lose this, it's because Nyami is one of the best AniVil players that I have seen. Honestly, straight up, full honesty, excluding the QA team, which is Falchion, Lark, and Butter King, who played in the tournament, I truly believe that Nyami, who did not play in Tournament Arc, I wish they would have done great, but Nyami is the best AniVil player I've seen. Gonna go with Sakura here. Okay. That does still stop me from killing Sarutobi. I really want to Fate here. I can get Bakura back out because I need to keep Bakura in. I don't think there's another hero. It's guaranteed to get Bakura. I think I'm going to Fate here to get Bakura back out because it blocks that top Vanquish, and it keeps Merrick from using the Millennium Rod, because what Merrick really wants to do is go to Domino City and Millennium Rod Joey. I honestly, truly believe this is the right play, is to just take a turn to Fate here. Just straight up, I think it's my best option because I need... Oh my goodness, that's so unlucky! Oh, I can't get Joey now, but can get Mai. That's so unlucky. You know what? I deserve that for the Angels earlier. I couldn't kill Sarutobi here because Sakura put Sarutobi at 4. But that's what I get for not getting those 5 strengthers. I needed that. Now he can mind control Mai, which is going to give him a lot of ammunition for killing the God card holders, unfortunately. But he has to go to Domino City to do that, which means I won't be fated, which is Pog. I'm pretty sure no matter what, I'm going to be going to the Forest of Death to kill Sakura. Because I need to get Sakura out of here. And I'll get to play Reincarnation Forbidden Experiments into Summon Rashomon. I don't think Decomposing is available. I don't know what these... What's this last card? I actually don't know. I don't know who it is. It's going to be... Oh, it's Sasuke! Dead Demon Consuming sucks here so hard, but it could be worse. And unfortunately, I'm right back in the same position now. Now Nyami is going to be able to go to Domino and hit the thing, but I'm going to be able to get rid of Sarutobi, which is also important. So I'm going to go here and gain 1. Am I going to discard my hand? I hate to lose Kabuto here, but I just have to go for a reshuffle and hope I get a good reshuffle. I am going to do it. I am going to do it. Then we will draw up. Nyami cannot Fate me this turn if Nyami wants to Mind Possess Joey before I guarantee the Bakura. Because I am guaranteed to play Bakura on my turn. Which I will do to get Bakura on top of Domino City, which will put him in range of strings, but there's not a lot I can do about that. I just need to get Bakura out so that he starts causing problems for Nyami. Because Nyami is still going to have a hard time getting to a good Vanquish point. I assume Nyami is probably going to try and use, Joey and Loomis to kill Kaiba, because Kaiba is the one that wants to go. But also, Nyami does not have a Shadow Game on Kaiba, so this isn't as bad as I was making it out to be. It's still not great. I'm not in an amazing position. I think Nyami is definitely ahead because I don't have Sasuke out, and Nyami has 2 God cards in play, even if Nyami doesn't have them. Just having the God cards in play is incredibly strong. I'm also kind of preventing Nyami from killing a God card holder right now, because if Nyami does kill a God card holder, I get to immediately tournament bracket them back if Nyami does not have Shadow Game set up. What are we doing here? Rare Hunter to get the tournament bracket to play Bakura. Okay, yeah. Also a really good play. That's going to be a 2 and a 1. Will be able to kill a Shizu, but then runs the risk of me getting a Shizu. This is a good play by Nyami. Is Nyami going to do the kill? Nope, doesn't want to give me the chance to get a Shizu, which is totally understandable. We unfortunately have to lose our 2 allies here, which really hurts, but I kind of have to do it because I have to get to Manda. I have to get to Manda really badly. We're going to kill Sarutobi. We're going to replay Kimi over here at my top Fate because I want that open. I get to gain 2 and nothing to activate because I need 10 strength of allies to get him out. I am going to go for the Fate here because I could get Teo, which would be troublesome, especially because Bakura is out, and I could get Tombkeeper's Destiny. So I'm going to do a full Fate. Or Heart of the Cards would be really good. Double anti-rule sucks. That's the second time I've gotten that. That's the second time it screwed me over. I will be blaming that Fate on me losing this game if I lose this game. I might not lose it. Getting Kabuto here is amazing, though. Getting Kabuto with a Curse Seal and a Poison Kunai here is amazing, because I might actually be able to get up to 10 strength just off of Kabuto and Kimimaro. I am most likely going to get faded here, although we might see Nyami go to Domino if Nyami has Millennium Ring, because Millennium Ring would make a huge difference for Nyami right now. Or if Nyami really just needs to get that Shadow game out. Also keep in mind, Nyami can't play any of their effects that discard things because Ishizu is in play. So Nyami really, really wants to go to Domino here, and I really, really don't want to be faded right now because my deck reshuffled and it could be really bad. Oh, please go to Domino. It will help your progress so much, but it will help me so much to get a turn to breathe, because this turn to breathe will let me set up Sasuke coming out. I just need to get Sasuke out, and I have a Curse Seal in hand, so I can Curse Seal him. We're going to see the Shadow Game onto Ishizu. That's what I was expecting. So Ishizu will be getting killed on this next coming turn, but that is fine, because then I can try to get Bakura out. Where do I have to go to do this? I have to go to Tanzaku, unfortunately. Well... Oh, I have to put the Curse Seal on Kimi. I can't put the Curse Seal on, I unfortunately cannot put the Curse Seal on Sasuke. I'll have to get another one, but I have another one coming up. 4, 7, 8, 9. I'm still going to be short 1 strength. This will become 5. You'll become 4. But then I just have to play 3 cards at once, or play an ally to be able to play Sasuke. And also I'm going to have a really strong setup for dealing with heroes. So, with that in mind, we will go here. 3. Also, I have Kabuto to get cards into my hand, which is super useful. Make sure I do these hand signs right. We're going to put the Poison Kunai on Kimi, actually, and I'm going to put the Curse Seal on Kabuto. Yeah. Then we're going to Curse Seal Kabuto, which is going to give Kabuto the +1. Nyami is making sure I'm not cheating, which is totally fair. 5, I'm at 9. It sucks, but I'm at 9. I'm on a way. I couldn't activate this turn anyway. I will discard this card, draw 4, over to Nyami. I hate how good Nyami is at this character. Okay, here we're going to see the Ishizu kill into the Shadow Game. Still doesn't have Millennium Ring, which is good. I definitely want to get Bakura here, so I'm going to be going to a Fate location on my turn, which Nyami cannot stop under any situation, I'm pretty sure. So I will get to Fate, thankfully. Decomposing sucks. Recovery mission misses, so I have to decompose. I'm going to keep... I'd like to keep Forbidden Experiments, but I'm going to keep Jirobo because I know 2 of my other allies are in the discard and I need them. This is definitely a go to my top Fate play Jirobo turn. Definitely go to my top Fate play Jirobo. That was a good Fate for me, but I double anti-ruled on Nyami, so I will take no arguments about me deserving it or not. Nyami got the, Nyami got whatchamacallit. Nyami got the, double thingamajig. I'll say it in a second, I promise you. Got the double anti-rule at 2 times where it, like, actually mattered. So, I think Nyami is debating playing a card to try and tournament bracket Bakura, but if they tournament bracket Bakura here, then Bakura is not going to be able to help with Kaiba, Joey, or Mai. And Bakura also stops Nyami from grabbing Joey or Mai. By the way, Nyami, I think, is still ahead of me here, again, because Sasuke isn't in play, but I'll be able to get Sasuke in play my next turn. Rare Hunter on Taya, that's good for me. I wouldn't have minded Taya to cover Pharaoh's Tomb, but it also could have been stopped. This is fine. I go to my top Fate and play Jirobo here. Spin 2. I am going to put Jirobo here because I need to be able to keep Fate open because I have to be able to hit hard when Yugi comes out. Tournament bracket. That'll be Bakura to stop the Mai or Joey shenanigans. I'm unfortunately going to get faded at Pharaoh's Tomb, but I mean, there's nothing I can do about that. I have really good defenses. I'll be able, even if Otagakuri gets covered, I'll be able to get Sasuke out over at Konoha. Also summon Rashomon and body mods and all here. I really want to try and get Sakon and Ukon back out. Sakon and Ukon would help so much with Kimi right now. Orochimaru is at his best when he has a flood of allies. He only has 7 allies, I think. When he has like 4 or 5 of them out and one of them is Sakon and Ukon, that's when Orochimaru is at his best. And that's what I really want right now, which I'm unfortunately not getting. I'm also not drawing Mondo, which is causing me a lot of trouble. I'm not getting faded this turn, which is a very welcome relief. Millennium Rod here, or not Millennium Rod, Millennium Ring. Yeah, Millennium Ring. This is going to be a very fast game now. I have to get Sasuke out and I have to chunk him down fast. I'm actually heavily considering playing Sasuke to Forest of Death just for summon Rashomon, which is scary. That is a scary thing to be thinking of doing. But the thing is I can move him off of the Forest of Death with Jirobo. Ooh, did the Sadistic Glee, so Yugi is out. Is there, there's one tournament bracket out of 4, so it's a 50-50. I have to take that 50-50. I have to try and get Yugi here, especially on Domino City. It'll put him right into death, but it'll cost all those allies. This is the game maker right here. I need the tournament bracket. I got it, thank goodness. Definitely have to be playing that. Get tournament bracket out so he has to deal with Yugi all over again. That's very good for me. I have my activate and I have my activate and I gain my 2. Yeah, I just have my activate. We definitely activate to play Sasuke here. And this is a bit of a Hail Mary play, but I think... Oh, he's not in there. Whoops, my bad. I thought that he was. I was thinking of the first deck shuffle. This is a bit of a Hail Mary play. Sealed Coffin does not make you play Sasuke to its location. You just play him. But I think I'm going to play him to Forest of Death, which is super going to telegraph my Summon Rashomon. But I have such a good Killing Intent, Summon Rashomon, Curse Seal setup here that I can easily do it at Tanzaku, and I can even pull it off at Konoha and move Jirobo. So I think Asanin coming out really, really hurts this turn, but that just means I move Kimi and I do something different, basically. I think this is worth it. I think this is the play. This might cost me the game. It might win me the game. I don't know. He's going to get to Clash Bakura here, which sucks for me. Bandit Keith over there so he can get an easy Kaiba kill later. That is so lucky. I still don't really feel bad because of all the anti-rules, but that is so lucky. Probably going to be on Kimi. That puts him at 2 strength, which sucks. I feel like we're even for the anti-rules now. We're officially even for the anti-rules. This is a game. This is what you love to see, baby. All right, do I go to Konoha here or do I go to Tanzaku? I think the answer is Konoha. It'll put me with less power, but it puts me in a better position overall. Because what I do is I go there, I do Killing Intent, Summon Rashomon, and Curse Seal to bring Sasuke down 4, and then I move Sasuke off of the top fate with Jirobo. I can also do that at Tanzaku, but I think I can do an extra activate at Konoha for another -1 with the whatchamacallit. Let me do that. I have to do the math. I have to do the math. Nyami also plays Orochi and knows what I'm talking about here. We're not going to play body mods. What we're going to do is we're going to do Curse Seal, Killing Intent, Rashomon. So we go there, 1 for Curse Seal, 1 for Killing Intent, gives me 1 back, Summon Rashomon, he loses 2. I don't have enough for the activate. So in that case, I think it's better to get more power and discard body mods because I need to draw Manda. Manda is like the linchpin that will get me in this, like will really put me back in this game. So we give Sasuke a Curse Seal, which is amazing. We do a Killing Intent, which gives him -1, which gives me 1 power back. We do Summon Rashomon, which gives him -2, and then 1 from the Curse Seal, so he's at -4. Now the question is do I play body mod? It'll be 7 cards. I'll have 2 power. 2 power is enough. Body mods for 7. Because I need to get Manda. And he's not up. I'm glad I did it. He's not coming up. Tuyuya is very useful, but I think it's too late in the game for her. I don't need the other body mods. Famous last words. I don't need this Curse Seal. I want the Forbidden Experiments. I want the Killing Intent. I don't need the Shed Skin. Do I want the Poison Kunai? The Poison Kunai makes it very dangerous for heroes to be played anywhere, basically. Because then I can use the Poison Kunai and I can easily put the Poison Kunai on. Yeah, because I can Kunai Intent Forbidden. I will keep those. Show all of these cards that I'm discarding, because Nyami probably wants to know. We will discard all of those. Move Jirobo to get Sasuke off of the top fate. So now Sasuke is away from Sealed Coffin, but Sealed Coffin is at my top fate, which is nice. Substitution Jutsu could be worth playing if I really have the opportunity for it, but it's not like super necessary, basically. I might just discard it. I'm definitely going to my fate location. If my top fate isn't covered, I go to my top fate. If my top fate is covered, I go to my my bottom fate and just use the activate to give Sasuke another -1. I would like to go to my top fate to keep pressure, play Kunai and Intent, as well as get fate pressure and be able to go to my bottom fate the following turn. It's impossible for my bottom fate to be covered outside of Gaara being played and moving Kabuto. Gaara is the only card, which is coming up. Gaara is the only card that can cover my bottom fate right now, as long as I'm willing to sack Kabuto, which I'm not really willing to do because I don't have to have him for White Snake, but if I don't have him for White Snake, we're in a rough spot. But if I have to get that activate and gain 2 open, I can. Also, I'm going to be putting the Poison Kunai on Kimi. The Poison Kunai will definitely go on Kimi. This has been a really weird game. We both had some very unfortunately timed dead fates. And this dual tower all hero stack, I'm not sure if it's really working out for Nyami, but it's a very interesting play. Honestly, I would have probably done it, but stacked Kybercraft. I know it makes your bottom fate a really bad location as Merrick, but if Nyami had that gain 2 in that move, I feel like Nyami would maybe be in a better position, but maybe not. It's hard to tell. It's a really hard thing to decide. I think both options are viable. We're going to kill Yugi here. Going for the Yugi play is that... Oh, gonna Millennium? Yeah, gonna Millennium, and then hopefully... What is this? Is it a 66 or a 33% chance? It depends on the card. Innocent Facade. 66% chance of getting Yugi here. That's Merrick. That's Merrick, baby. That sucks. And I'm gonna play Yugi. That might have just decided the game. This is Merrick. I'm not sure if Nyami would have won if Nyami got Merrick there. Is gonna do the Tomb Keepers to get a card back. Keeping Bakura's deal to potentially kill Kaiba. Honestly, we might see a Shadow Game here to be able to go to Domino to Shadow Game Kaiba and then Bakura's deal him. To try and catch up by having 4 strength to clash and focus on fading. I'm definitely about to get Fate Stormed, is what's going to happen. That not pulling Yugi there might have decided the game. I still think I'm in a better position even if Nyami played Yugi right there to dual tower. I still think I'm in the better position if that had happened. But now that I get to play Yugi, it is super in my favor, especially because I can cover Pharaoh's Tomb. That probably just cinched the game. I do still think I'm in the lead, and other people might disagree, or Nyami might even disagree, and people who are better than me might be right. Maybe Nyami is still in a better position. Nyami does get to kill Mai here, which will help a lot. But gonna take back a Rare Hunter, very fair. Can't play it here, unfortunately, and I'm gonna play Yugi. I can't afford to miss that. We're gonna see the Mai kill. And that will be that. So I will go to my top fate here with this in mind. I'm going to multi-fate, so just to get Yugi, because any other card I draw I would not want to play. So there's no reason not to. We're going to do it in this exact order that I said. We're going to spend 1 on Poison Kunai on him. We're going to spend 1 on a Killing Intent to give Sasuke another -1. And then, do I gain power here? Or do I give Sasuke another -1? He's going to get to -6 here. I could put him at 7. I could put him at -7. We do this for the activate for the 4 Violet, which is also going to do Curse Seal to get him to -7. Why are these not falling properly? There we go. To put him at 7. And then I'm just going to discard the sub because I want to keep power. Because I know I'm about to draw Manda. Thank you. And the sword. Manda the sword with the Forbidden here is really good. The ordering is a little cringe. But what are you going to do? What are you going to do? I also have to discard the sword and Forbidden if I want to use Kabuto or Kimi, which is rough. We definitely want the sword. Even if we don't need the sword to kill Sasuke, we want the sword for when we get into Showdown, because the sword is like... The sword, Manda, and Kimi are the 3... Like, they're the trifecta of make or break on Merrick winning Showdown. Oh, wait a minute. They're fate locked. Do I just win? I don't think I can just win. Oh, with Forbidden Experiments, I might be able to. No, I can't, because Forbidden Experiments is the card I have to discard to use Kabuto. Oh, man, I hate this. It's so hard to know if you have lethal with Orochimaru in situations like this. Ooh, into an Innocent. Okay, very fair. This game would be way closer if they had gotten Yugi. If Merrick had gotten Yugi. If Nyami had gotten Yugi. And I feel bad about that. I especially feel bad about it after I just got the Gendo win. But also, I had all those bad anti-rule turns, you know? Honestly, a tough pick here. Probably Tsunade. Because Kakashi would only lose 1 power. I do have Kimi at 4. So Kimi can kill Tsunade or Kakashi. Kabuto should also have like 1 more strength from Curse Seal. Maybe even more than that, to be honest. Tsunade, very fair. So I cannot move my dudes into position to take her out is the big problem here. But the good news is I have the snack. I just need to be able to play the snack. and Nyami is super fate locked. There's no getting out of that. So I think I just go to Otagakuri, get Sasuke to 8, take my fate, and then I'm going to ditch. I don't want to lose the sword, but I have to, basically. Next turn, I will lose the sword at Konoha to kill, along with Forbidden, to kill Sasuke with White Snake. And then I'll just keep Manda in hand and keep fate pressure until I can kill Tsunade and whoever else comes out. I think that's how I have to do this. And I am worried about getting low on time. I just tried to give Sasuke a +1 because I'm dumb. Why do these never fall where I want them? So Sasuke is at 0. That can be changed with a recovery mission or with Sakura. But, or no, it can't actually because they're all in here. No, there's 1 recovery left, but fate locked, so I don't have to worry about it. I can't do a vanquish here, unfortunately. All I have left to do is my fate. So we'll just do a classic full fate here. Honestly, taking away that 2 power is really tempting, but Heart of the Cards also makes it really, really difficult for Nyami, so I am going to do Heart of the Cards here. I think it's the right play. And now I use my activate on 4 Violet. That's why I couldn't get the thing in my hand. I'm going to have to lose Sword and Forbidden, which sucks, and I'm not going to be able to play Manda because White Snake is a snake hand seal. So I can't, like, do the ordering right to play Manda, which sucks. But I'm going to be able to get into Showdown and kill Sasuke. I have a strong Kimi and Kabuto both set up. Jirobo is here. I'm going to be able to open up my move here after Sasuke is dead, although I won't immediately get use of it. I should be looking more at what Nyami's doing. It's a lot harder to when I'm doing Loomis to get rid of Yugi. Very fair. So now I have a decision on fading to get Yugi or not. And if I do get Yugi... 2 tournament brackets, I pull 3 cards. I don't think I mind if Nyami gets Yugi here, because I think I will win faster, and this could be famous last words. It could be famous last words. Nyami is also not set up at all to kill Kaiba and Yugi back-to-back. Nyami would want to kill Yugi first, even with Millennium Rotting Joey still short a play. But their fate setup is really strong. This is a really hard choice. Because the other thing is if I take a turn to wait here, I can actually play Manda. No, I can't. Yes, I can. It's just really weird ordering. I have to, and I get to play Reinkar. I actually, it runs the risk of Sasuke being taken out of kill range, which puts me out of Showdown, but I think I can easily get him back there with the Curse Seal on. So I think I actually do go here and go for... There are 2 tournament brackets... And I pull 3 cards here. And I could get Mai. Whoops. And I did get the tournament bracket, so I'm going to play Yugi. I think that is the safest play to do, to make sure that Nyami can't suddenly get to 4 strength clash and bring this back. And also, I get to do some setup here. So we have to play Reinkar first. Reincarnation. We have to play Forbidden now to gain 1. And then we spend 1 on the snake to set up. Oh, no, wait, no, I'm stupid because Tsunade is out. Tsunade is out. Wait a minute. I'm dumb. I'm dumb. I did my math wrong. I did my math wrong. Yeah, I forgot. My bad. I still think I would have gone here anyway to get the thing. What did I play? I played that for 1. I played that for 1, so I just took that 1 back. I was either at 2 or 3. I'm just going to sit at 2 here because it was my mistake, and I think that's fair. Nyami isn't calling me out, so I assume that I'm not at more power than I should have. I think I was actually at 3, but I'm going to live with this. I'm just going to spin 2 to play the sword, and then discard Reinkar to get a reshuffle to try and get my allies back. That was definitely a misplay by me. Maybe I should have gone for... I still think that getting Yugi out was more important. I top-decked into White Snake. I feel bad. I have to gain power first, though. Gaara sucks here. Really bad. But it could be worse. But I have the sword out. The problem is I don't have any power. Not having power is going to be killer here. Yeah, that's really rough for me. Maybe I should have just gotten the Sasuke kill. Because now I have to... There's like a guaranteed recovery coming up. But that doesn't matter because I have Kimi. I can make it work with Kimi if I absolutely have to, I think. I think I just go to Tanzaku and gain 3. And then if he gets recovery mission and moves Sasuke off of Konoha, then I get to do a move and a kill with Kimi on Tsunade to get Sasuke back down. Yeah, I'm still in a really good position. I probably could have been playing that turn better. I'm a little frazzled because I'm under 10 minutes now and we've been playing for a long time. But I think I just go to Tanzaku and gain 3 here and I discard sub. I'm very lucky to have drawn into Whitesnake because I don't have to use Kabuto now. But I think this is the play. Because no matter what I do, I cannot... I just need 1 for Whitesnake and I cannot get 1 anywhere else. I have to go here and gain the 3. Maybe I shouldn't have played Sword. I think playing Sword was a mistake. I should have kept my 2 power to guarantee that I could go to Konoha. That was foolish of me. That was definitely a misplay, without a doubt. Actually, sub could come in really handy. This entire hand could come in really handy. I'm going to keep it. I'm going to keep it and keep time on my side here. A recovery mission does not stop me from getting Sasuke because I have the sword, which is the good side of having played the sword. Getting Strings back out to gain some power, very good, understandable. Although now Strings is nowhere in position to deal with any of the people over there. The thing I'm most worried about now is this game going to time. There's recovery and Lee, neither of these stop me. Probably going to play Lee just to get more heroes out, which is totally understandable. I'm going to need to clash Lee at some point. Interesting. Keeping me from the move. Keeping me from the move. Now I might be able to... Whitesnake is still screwing me from playing Manda. I really want to get Manda out. Manda would be so helpful right now. I think what I need to do is go over here and activate 4 Violet. I'm going to put a -1 on Gaara so that when I go here, I can Fate and clash with him and do a Vanquish, because I'm probably going to sack Jirobo and Kabuto to Lee just so I can get access to that move. And then I'm just going to spend 1 on the Whitesnake and then kill Sasuke to get into Showdown. And I still get to keep my sword, which will be a huge help for Showdown. I can go to my bottom or my top Fate on this turn and feel good about it. And I got a Killing Intent, which is super lucky. I mean, there are a couple of cards I could have gotten here that would help me, but Killing Intent is great for dealing with Lee because I can clash with him. It's going to cost 2 because of Tsunade, but that's fine. In fact, I might even be... If I don't get my top Fate covered here, that's Jiraiya, so it's going to be a multi. Yeah, very fair. You don't want to cover my top Fate here. That just lets me use Kimi. That's incredible for me if Jiraiya goes there. Yeah, very understandable. So I think I'm going to go to my top Fate here and spend 2 on Killing Intent to weaken Lee, and then use Sword to kill Lee. And then I can go get Gaara next turn. Or actually... Could kill Gaara? Oh, is the thing not working? There we go, we're good. I think no matter what, I'm going here. Gain 1. We're gonna... get a big old Fate. I'm not paying much attention to what's in here, which is a mistake, but oh man, that's Mai down there, isn't it? Or is Tournament Bracket? Oh, Tournament Bracket Bakura. Definitely Tournament Bracket Bakura to the top Fate. That'll take a little bit to get rid of. I'm going to spend 2 on Killing Intent to get the -1 on Lee. Do I take out Gaara or do I take out Lee here? That is the question. I think I take out Lee to open this up. And I can move back to my top Fate on my turn if I need to. I really want to get Mai on Pharaoh's Tomb right now. That's the big thing. I'm probably going to my bottom Fate no matter what, because Gaara can be clashed with. But I really want to get Mai on the top Fate, because that's Mai right there, that last card. Or Taya, anyone. Anyone on the top Fate. I need it double stacked so that it stays covered long enough for me to close the game. That's all I need at this point, is to stop Merrick's Fate pressure to close the game. That sucks. Which means I'm going to my top Fate now. That is very unfortunate. Probably not going to move Gaara. I wouldn't. But now I kind of have to move here. I'm going to discard Shed Skin. I was keeping Sub because I really want to make use of Sub. I really, really want to make use of Sub. Do I keep it here? Substitution would help me so much, swapping Kabuto with Gaara or something like that. I'm just not getting the power to play it. Let's Fate. I'm just going to do a normal Fate. No, I'm going to multi Heart of the Cards. Because I know it's and I just need the top Fate covered, is all it comes down to. Keep that Tomb Keepers there. I want to be able to hit Tomb Keepers when I want. I'm going to keep all these cards in my hand and in my turn. Decomposing is already passed. We might see Shinigami Seal come out, which would suck. But now, I can't be fated. I can move Kimi from Konoha over to Tanzaku. I'm probably going to kill Tsunade because I want to be able to play Manda, and Dry is making... Or no, not... because I have all of these schemes and effects. Sorry, I was saying that backwards. I want to be able to play Sub for cheaper, so I'm probably going to be aiming at that. We'll get rid of Tsunade. The only thing in my hand right now that's more expensive because of Dry is Manda, so I don't mind that, because it's just one extra power for Manda, which can hurt, but shouldn't kill me. I'll be able to have Orochi, or I'll be able to have Kimi hit Tsunade, put a -1 on Gaara and a -1 on Jiraiya, and put me at WinCon, actually. Because I will have Kimi at 3 at Jiraiya's location when he's at 3, and Gaara at 2 at my Vanquish and my Fate to do as Orochi. Yeah. This is going to be... I'm pretty sure I'm about to cinch this game. I mean, Yugi doesn't have the God card. The odds of me losing this game are incredibly small. It could have been a much closer game if Nyami had gotten Yugi that time. I think the game would have played out a lot differently because Nyami would have been doing different things to focus on Yugi, which means I wouldn't have gotten faded as much. Nyami would have been going to Domino more, most likely, to get the power necessary to Shadow Game and get the kills needed. But, it could have gone either way. But also the game could have gone a lot differently if I'd gotten that tournament bracket at the right time with Bakura, where I missed it by like a 33. I lost that same 33% chance that, whatchamacallit did. Oh, and then Clash with Mai. Clash with Mai? Clash with Mai? You're going to Clash with Mai? Or did you... Oh, you didn't... Oh, no, okay, I see. I thought that he played strings there. I understand what happened. Sorry, been playing too long. Been playing AniVil too long. I thought that strings was played there to do the Vanquish, is what confused me, which is my bad. We're going to go here. We're going to do the Vanquish on Tsunade, which is going to trigger both poisoned kunais to put a -1 on Jiraiya and a -1 on Gaara. I unfortunately do have to discard Manda here with the killing intent, which sucks, to replay Kimi, but this puts me at WinCon, so it's definitely what I want to do. I have 1 power. I could play Substitution, which actually could come in super clutch, so I'm gonna. We'll play Substitution, because now it's good. And then Nyami's hand moving around always freaks me out. And then I'm going to gain 1 power, just because I want power, because power is helpful. And I am at WinCon. So now I will just draw 4. I could have activated 4 Violet for some extra insurance, but I didn't want to. Yeah, because of Recovery Mission. But I'm fine with it. There's not really anywhere safe for Jiraiya to go. I mean, he can go to Forest of Death, but I'm gonna get him. And I can put a -1 on Jiraiya with... I can put myself back at WinCon, basically. I can put a -1 on Jiraiya with... Oh, no, I can't, because I have to Clash instead of Vanquish. I'm not going to be able to. But I'm going to be able to kill Gaara and Fate here, is what matters. I wish I hadn't had to discard Manda. Discarding Manda really hurt. But also, I'm going to be right back at WinCon. And I don't think that he's getting Mai out of here. Oh, he is, because he got the anti-roll. Oh, this game is still on. Nyami, you're so good at this game. Stop. I definitely think I go here and Fate and just Clash with Gaara, because I just need less heroes in play. And then we're going to Fate. Of course, it's Pervy Sage. Oh, sorry, 3 Fate. I didn't mean to multi there, and I wasn't signifying that I was multiing. I think I take out Bakura here over Taya. No. What am I talking about? I used Taya to cover the top Fate, and he can't Millennium Rod. They can't Millennium Rod. Then I Clash with Gaara, and this should be game, because I just get to move Kabuto from Konoha and do the Vanquish. Never mind Sadistic Glee into taking over. Dude, you're so good at this game, Nyami. Stop it. Why'd you have to have Sadistic Glee in your hand? I had this. Well, I was going to lose me 1 power, and now I have to deal with Kakashi. Covering that, yeah, that makes a lot of sense and is really annoying. I can get Jiraiya Sub hasn't been procced because Nyami is not defeating heroes. They're using the other thing. They're using the rod. I think now I go to Tanzaku because I need the power, and I can get... I can't play Curse Seal. But I can play Summon Rashomon and move Kimimaro over. Yeah, this is the way. So I have to body mods. I'm going to lay out my things to make sure that I show my hand sign homework. Hello, power gain that I desperately need right now. I want all of those. I want that to be my hand next turn. We're going to spend 1 to play Shedskin, because that's how I have to do this. I can't afford Curse Seal because of what's-his-face. And then summon Rashomon, give you a -1, give Kakashi -2. We discard both of those. Oh, and Sealed Coffin gives me 1. Thank you. That doesn't change my play at all, but I forgot Sealed Coffin was there. I haven't been using it at all this game. That's turn. Nyami has to fate me every turn, which means Nyami is making no progress. This might go to time. Of course the old man is here and I don't have my snake. I still just go there and fate because I have to cover the top fate again. I just have to get the top fate covered. I didn't see what Nyami was doing there. I'm sorry. I'm doing... Oh, tournament bracket into Bakura. I can get Mai, potentially. I really need Mai. This is where Merrick is at his best because he blocks everything. Or he, like, there's no way to play heroes, so you can't block his stuff realistically. We go here. We have to... I forgot I'd have to discard for what's-his-face here. Oh, Nyami disconnected. I'm going to pause on that. All right, Nyami just had a quick DC. We're back. I'm going to go over here and fate first. We're actually getting low on time. I'm remembering now, so we got to go fast. I want Mai. Thank you. That is lucky. Mai. Look at top 3. Tournament bracket here for if Mai or someone else dies. Whoa. There we go. Tournament bracket there. I'm not putting a lot of thought. We're running low on time. I vanquish Kimi on Jiraiya. To get Jiraiya out of here, I'm going to discard. I unfortunately have to discard Sakon and Ukon, which sucks. I should have thought of that, but I didn't think of that ahead of time. So we're going to play Kimi here to get prepped to kill the old man, and I'm going to get to Yuya to be able to do that. Draw 2. I'm going to be... Oh, wait, I might... No. I'm going to be short on power. I was thinking I might be able to go to Konoha and activate What's-Her-Face to be able to do this, but I can't play her and activate her to kill Sarutobi, unfortunately. But I did Fate Lock Nyami again. But I can't win on my turn, unfortunately, so this is still gonna be so close. Oh my goodness. Honestly, I'm gonna ask Nyami if we can play past the timer if it gets to time, because I really want to see this game play out. Although, no, I shouldn't do that because Nyami is way behind. That would be BM. Never mind. I keep thinking Yugi has the God card. Like, Nyami is still so far behind, it would be rude to be like, hey, it's almost guaranteed that I win. Can we play it out? I'm not gonna do that. Plus, we don't really need to know, because, again, it's so likely that I win. Bakura's deal. That's going to trigger this, I think, if I'm not mistaken. Let me double-check, right? Yeah, defeat a hero. Hero with the strength of 3 or less during your turn. Yeah, sorry, I don't use sub a lot, so I got to make sure I got this right. I think I swapped myself with Jirobo, which pulls Kakashi over here. And that puts me at WinCon. But also I'm going to get faded. Sakura is the worst. No, actually, Sakura is fine here. Yeah, Lee is the better play. Smart call. Shedskin, draw a card. Can I kill Lee if I kill everything else this turn? I can kill Lee because I can Forbidden Experiments into the... Oh, I can also move Kimi. So we're going to go here. What am I discarding for Kimi? Sub and Curse Seal for that. We're going to kill Sarutobi with Jirobo and Kimi. Where am I going to play Kimi? If I play Kimi here, I can do a move. No, it's better to play Kimi here so that wherever he plays a hero, I can move him with Konoha to get it. Yeah, it's better to do that. We go over here and we fate. Fate really fast. We get Mai back on top. That was basically guaranteed, I think. Maybe not fully guaranteed, but then I look at these top 3. Tournament bracket. Awesome. Just do it like that. I want him to pull tournament bracket if he does a rare hunter. He killed Yugi. Dude, Nyami is still in this. Nyami is so good. Innocent Facade into the tournament bracket. I couldn't stop that anyway. There were 2 tournament brackets. Nyami is amazing at this game. To be, especially to be playing Merrick at this point. He's got to pull a hero. He got Saru again! Shoot me into the sun. That sucks, in case you were curious. That sucks. Saru is like the one thing that screws me over the most here because I can't get back to my snake. Actually, I can get my snake back right here by using Kabuto. Do I do that? I don't think it's the right call. No, I do this to get the snake back. Here's what we do. We go here, we gain 1. We Forbidden Experiments for the 4 Violet. Play 1. Sealed Coffin gives me 1 back. Then we play Reincarnation, which should trigger. And then we play... We don't play body mods because I don't have time. I'm too low on time. We kill, in turn. I might actually lose to time. I could lose to time, so I have to play really fast. And I might play suboptimally as a result. I shouldn't have played Reincar because I could have just done Kitamaro. I miscounted my power. This is what happens when you have to play super fast. If I still had the extra power, then I could have played Kiri at Konoha and won here. Yeah, that was a hard throw. In my defense, I had 1.5 minutes and I saw the time and I freaked out. Oh, okay, yeah. Well, I better not lose now after throwing, essentially. I wish I had another whatchamacallit in my hand. No, wait, I think I can do it. I think I can do it with Kabuto. Oh, I get this. Can Snek get me out of this? No, I don't see how. I can't think about the play that I need to do. I need to focus on getting this, otherwise I'd kind of be cheating. We take the snake here. I show that it's the snake to show that I'm not cheating. Can I go to... No, I don't think I can go anywhere and pull this off. I don't think there's anywhere I can go and pull this off, not with the amount of time I have. Because I just can't think. Gain 3, 1, 2, 3, move him over. Spend 2 on Kiri. Spend 1 on Reincar. Spend 1 on Snake here to cover locations. Throw away body mods. And then I need to end my turn. I'm at WinCon. Oh, this is ridiculous! Decomposing, yeah, -2 on Kimi, very fair. God, that stops me, doesn't it? God, that stops me. That's 3, it's too little. It's too little! Go here, gain 1, Fate. I can't think. I can't think, I don't have time. Pull out 3, just play Taya. I have to keep the clock. It's lame, but like I don't want to lose to time. Sadistic onto Bakura. Take Taya with 2 and kill Yugi, get the God card. Can't kill Joey or Kaiba though, only at 3. I can't win this turn. I can't win this turn. Or Tuyuya, Sakon, and Ukon. This to gain 2 in turn. Get Kaiba, but can't win. Oh my goodness. This is ridiculous how close this is. 4 seconds. Oh my goodness. Go here. Murder old man with 2, 3. Kill. Fate. I'm gonna lose to time. Ulti Fate. Anti-rule. Oh, I can't believe I just lost that. I can't believe I lost that to time. What is happening with that? Stop. Oh, Nyami's too good at this game. I missed that 1 lethal because I panicked about time, and that cost me the whole game. That's so upsetting. That is so upsetting, but my goodness, that was an incredible game from Nyami. I can't be mad. Those were such incredible games. So many lucky fates on both of our ends, everything else. I'm so upset that I lost it, though, due to time at the last second. Honestly, I probably could have won if instead of trying to go to Tanzaku and set up the kill properly, if I had just played for time, but I didn't really want to win that way, so that would have felt really bad. But that is unfortunately just how it played out. Also, Gara being there was kind of like a linchpin, I think. But yeah, losing to time at the very end, that was mainly it sucks to lose that way, because if I had just had a little more time, I could have, I think there was that one turn where I had lethal. Like, I had the win, but I didn't notice it because I had a minute and a half left, and I was like, oh, wait, I could actually lose to time, because Nyami is also at a minute and a half, and I have to play fast. But that is very unfortunate that that it went that way. But very incredibly well played by Nyami. There's nothing else to say about that. Just Nyami played incredibly well. It was insane. Yeah. If I had done the full fate here, actually, if I had had time for the full fate, no, it wouldn't have made a difference. I didn't get a hero. So Nyami also just had it on the fate luck at the very end there. It was in Nyami's favor, but still. But if I had gotten a god card holder there, then I could have won to time. I would have played the god card holder, and then I would have hit the clock, and then Nyami would have lost with 4 seconds left. Literally down to the wire. Anyone's game. Nothing you can really do about that. Oh, great stuff, though. Great stuff. I hope you enjoyed this. This is an insanely long video, way longer than I expected it to be, so I apologize for that. I might do more videos like this in the future where I play a competitive game with someone and commentate over it and whatnot. So if this is something you enjoyed and want to see again, then you should let me know so we can do it. Please don't be like, wow, Chaos, I can't believe that you missed that lethal that one turn and it cost you the game. I'm well aware. And again, I've been talking straight for about 7.5 hours and panicked on time a little bit, which is just how the game is played. So, you know, it's unfortunate, but that is the way it goes. I should have noticed that play. I should have taken a little more time. I should have focused way harder on getting, but I know Nyami is so good. Nyami can play so fast. I was like, if I lose to time, I will never forgive myself. And I had to do that to try and not lose to time. But yeah. Great stuff. Nyami is really good at Merrick. So yeah, if you want to see more of this in the future, leave a comment and let me know. And I hope you enjoyed this insanely long video. And I hope you're looking forward to more Anime Villainous in the future. Thanks for watching, and until next time, farewell.